Hello. So, I believe last week we were traversing the countryside. You guys are currently traveling through the fiefdom of Honeybrook, and there were a few towns that you would have gone through had you taken the road on your way to the alchemist's kind of headquarters. And y'all are currently kind of cutting straight across the countryside to make a beeline for it.
Are we?
And I think we just finished the second day of travel. I think we had just finished combat with kind of the understanding we were going to finish with a long rest everyone's able to take, because I think the combat happened on the third. Oh, no, we were all going to take another long rest because some of you had actually finished a long rest and then combat happened. And
Yes.
so we're taking another, well, full 1/4 hours kind of thing.
Woo!
So the important
Yeehaw!
part, mechanically, is that everyone is going to finish the long rest. And we will pick up today with kind of starting our third day of travel. And we can kind of just go ahead and start off with whoever wants to be kind
I
of
can navigate.
leading the navigation. Yeah, let's get a survival
Yeah.
check from Tarsh.
And
Can roll with
I'll
21.
immediately start
if
going in that my 20-foot loop around the party as well.
yeah. So Tarsh will do survival. Duchess, you can do perception or just kind of keep your passive up.
I
guess
I
that
got
means
I got a 21. So
Tarsh,
I'm
I'll keep my passive up.
Tarsh, you're riding with Finner, right?
unless we change that, yes.
Okay.
Because Tarsh can't ride a horse on his own.
You're backseat driving for Finner.
Yeah, basically, it's like
Yeah.
All right.
it's like Fenrir's like, do we go this way? No, you go that way.
Yeah.
Are we
Well,
there
how am
yet?
I supposed to know that?
So with Tarsh guidance, you guys are able to kind of maintain the course, making fairly good time. You could say you maybe got a slightly later start than usual, but you're still starting fairly early in the morning. So instead of like leaving at 5 a.m. to break camp, you're leaving at 8 or 9. So as you kind of get into the late afternoon, you kind of see what looks like maybe a small village on the not horizon, but kind of approaching. Looks like it kind of has a small kind of stream kind of flowing out, kind of dividing it in half. You just kind of see various buildings. It doesn't appear very large, but enough for maybe a few dozen residents type thing.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Um,
You're welcome, Fenrir.
Well,
what kind of? You say there's a few peasants looking around. Do we see a town name on the way in?
No.
Do we have a map?
Do I know this town as well? Also, sorry.
I would say history check with disadvantage. Because I don't think this would be an area you would have
Okay.
studied much.
Disadvantage. Ooh, hang on. I have a thing. Give me one fucking second. Knowledge from past life. Temporary remembrance.
Add a d6.
Roll a d6. Okay. Actually. Just gonna do it that way. Fuck it. So 10.
Okay. So with the 10,
Extremely mid.
Yeah, I would say you know the general area you're in. You definitely know, kind of at the duchy level, probably to a slightly lesser extent, the fiefdom of Honeybrook that y'all are in. But no, like any maps that you would have studied whilst alive didn't have this particular village on it. Like you would have known the two towns listed in Lore Dump that you would have hit had you taken the roads, but there's nothing on any of the maps you remember from being alive that would have had the village name on it.
Okay.
Right.
Oh yeah, civilization.
And so
Hey, look.
That's so cute. Philip, did you make this map?
I did not. This one is stolen.
I was about to
I
say,
love this
you know
map
he
just now.
didn't. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure he didn't.
I could make something like this.
I fully
Yeah.
believe that you made this map. You're just saying you didn't because you don't want to take credit for it. I see you, buddy.
But I briefly edited it because as you kind of approach town, you do see there are a few villagers kind of in this more. I should have rotated the map because you're kind of approaching from the east, and so what looks south is going to be the western portion of the city.
Oh, Cabbage Patch to the north. Got it.
And so, as you kind of approach town, the first thing you see is a farmhouse that has seen better days. Some of the walls look like they have been broken down. A lot of the brick shingles are scattered both inside and out of it. Looks like, I don't know, someone took a physical wrecking ball to kind of like the side of this house. There are a few people outside having a conversation, including a very kind of militaristic looking woman who, Corin, I don't think you'd recognize her, but you'd maybe recognize the sword she has kind of sheathed at her hip.
Okay.
And you see, it's not like a fierce argument, but there is definitely like a kind of serious conversation happening between her and a few of the villagers who are here at the farmhouse. And then there are also more kind of further into the city, town, village,
The dwelling.
hamlet.
So this woman is having an argument with some people?
Correct. Yeah.
What's the sword?
What do you want more than anything?
Oh, Philip. I want my sword back, Philip.
Dad, I need my sword.
So you would recognize her as one of the members of the Blood Hunters. Maybe not your order as you are approaching the alchemists, but the weapon kind of gives it away that she has also gone through at least some of the trials you have gone through.
Okay. What kind of people is she arguing with?
So there are a few kind of grown villagers who kind of appear like kind of like not really keeping the peace, but like when you're not the object of either side of the argument. You're kind of trying to be like, well, you know, maybe it wouldn't hurt, kind of thing. And then there are three youths, teenagers, who seem to be arguing more vehemently at the woman, who is just kind of trying to speak calmly, but definitely down at these three young men. And I would say, kind of as you approach, you kind of get the tail end of the argument, which is they are wanting to head off after the thing that tore through this house and find the family that it took. And the woman is trying to gently and possibly failing a little explain that the amount of blood they've kind of already seen and the speed at which the few witnesses saw the thing fleeing, the family is most certainly dead. And adding three more victims isn't going to do anything. Also, the other hunter who was in the area has already said he would search for the missing people and bring back proof of kind of this monster attack happening.
So she's not alone. She has a partner. Is that what you mean by hunter? Or is it a different kind of hunter?
I think it's more of a village hunter.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can. At this point, you're pretty close. You can basically walk up and join the conversation if.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to walk over that way, and I think Corum would pull his bloodstone rosary so that it's not hidden under his shirt.
Okay. She's going to immediately be like, "Oh, well met, brother. Is there anything specific that brings you into this area?"
What's the name of the town that we're going to that has the library?
So, it is not a town, but it
Okay.
is roughly half a day to maybe a full day. What did I write?
Which one,
Outside.
the alchemist place or the library?
The alchemist place.
It was like 4 days, I think you said.
Yeah, so basically, I just
it's-
want to tell her that we're traveling to that place.
Yeah, it's the alchemist headquarters is about half a day west of Honeywood, which is a smaller
Okay.
town but still kind of off the main road. And this town, village, hamlet that you all have come across is named Rostrelier. And as she says that, one of the adult villagers pipes up and goes, "Dewdrop." And so this is the
So it has an official name and a regular name for regular
Right.
people. Okay.
so, and she looks a little bit exasperated, like they've continually been correcting her like the entire time she's been here. But you
Kinda
tell her
love
that
that.
you're currently on the way to the alchemist headquarters, and you see her eyes light up just a little bit. She goes, "Well, maybe you can help me convince this village what needs to be done." I've been kind of traveling, given the increased reports of, let's say, elevated monster activity, and I arrived in town maybe sunset yesterday, and we're staying at the inn when all this commotion happened in the dead of night. And unfortunately, the farmer and his wife and children are currently missing. You can see what's been done to their home, and we have a few eyewitness reports that it seemed like just some giant thing running on two legs was fleeing the town, heading back kind of east and north. There was a hunter staying in the inn as well. He offered to pursue the monster immediately. I am now trying to convince this village that they should come with me and take refuge in our facility. There would be plenty of room within the barracks to house all of them all. They'd be very close to another town if they wanted to emigrate there instead. But it seems the increased monster activity has not stopped at their typical, which is waylaying people on the roads or caught out in the wilderness at night. Some apparently are reaching the level of confidence to attack actual settlements. And if you ignore these three children, there's not really more than a single sword that could defend this village. And I don't think he's up for the task of whatever ran through here last night.
Okay. Can I a Corn's wearing like a long cloak. I just want to pull that off and just hop the fence, do the full Aragorn.
Naturally,
Mhm.
yeah.
And can I check? Are there tracks or anything like that on the ground? Can I investigate to see if I might recognize what's?
Yeah, sure. I'd let you do survival or investigation, whichever one you want to do for.
Okay, I think I have advantage on one of these if I'm tracking like certain shit. Yeah, Hunter's Bane. I have advantage on survival checks to track Fey, Fiends, or Undead, as well as intelligence checks to call information about those. So, anyway, I'm gonna roll. Did you say survival?
You can do survival or investigation, whichever one.
Okay, I'm gonna do survival because it's a +7.
Go for it. Yeah. Um, 18. I would say there are some various obvious tracks that kind of corroborate the story she's been telling you, which is something basically came from the eastern entrance, kind of just hit the corner of the house, shattering like the wall, then sending chunks of the roof everywhere. There's not a lot of blood, not to the point where it's like maybe like someone was killed in the home and then taken. It almost looks like, kind of incidental amounts, like what would happen if just something with sharp claws scooped you up and ran, kind of thing.
Okay.
And you see that along with the tracks kind of leading away, very heavy footfalls as if it were running kind of full weight. And you do see like the occasional, not infrequent kind of blood drop accompanying some of the tracks leading back out of the village.
Do I recognize the tracks? Would I know what creature made these tracks?
I would say it looks feline, but not at the size of anything you currently have knowledge of.
So, like bigger?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. I think Corn would just whistle because he said it. He said it took, and it just. Well, it's probably. Was it one creature? The eyewitnesses said one.
That is what the witnesses saw. Yeah. And then there's some kind of trampling that could be one, could be a couple. But
Okay.
as far as what was seen was one giant hulking shape basically
Right.
running back
But,
into the
but
shadows.
multiple people are missing.
Correct. It was
Okay.
a family of 6. So
Oh, holy
it
shit.
was the farmer, his wife, and they had 4 small children.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Corin's just gonna like look around and assess all that information, and he'll come back over and just like, look, the size of these tracks, the number of people who've gone missing, and the amount of blood that there isn't. I mean, something carried this whole family off, and by the size of these fucking tracks, this is a big creature, or several big creatures.
Can I get a look at the tracks?
Yeah.
Can I make a check and see if I can work out what kind of creature it is?
Yeah. I would say with like what Corin tells you,
Mhm.
it's one of those things where he's like, if it were a third of the size, it could be like the largest tiger I've ever seen. So
Mhm.
it's like that's the type of track that he's getting the idea of, but it's like
Mhm.
it's not a tiger because it's like if it is, it's like
Real
an
big.
avatar of a god kind of thing that's come down to earth. But
Like we've
Man, I
never
hope it's
seen
not
that before.
Yeah.
this one
Fingers
doesn't.
crossed.
This one doesn't ask
get-
you a question and then just grant you knowledge because it's a minor deity of the oracle. This would be a bad avatar.
So is this the part
Like
where
the
all of
big
us just
lizard
examine
ones.
the tracks?
Yeah. Anyone who wants to try to get more information, I guess, tell me how you're trying to glean.
Ritual cast detect magic.
Can I
Can
do
I-
survival?
Yeah.
I guess I'll also do survival.
Okay.
I'll
Nat 2026.
You bitch.
nice.
I know things. I guess maybe.
Can I
Oh,
do
dear.
insight to see what the hell's just like? What do you call it? If there's anything else taken, like valuables, kind of thing.
Plus a d6.
Yeah, you can kind of enter
Uh,
the
16.
house and see, kind of get a gauge for anything else. I'd say with the 16, Tarsh, you kind of second opinion validate what Corin was saying, where it's like definitely looks like feline tracks. If it were a third the size, maybe could be some kind of tiger that, or like dire tiger if those exist, kind of thing.
We better not be facing down a Roshalka right now.
A
I keep
what?
forgetting those exist, and I should throw them at you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yep.
What?
When those
What
things
did you
pop
just
up,
say?
you can blame me, and I'm sorry.
But
What did you say?
it's like a kind of a were tiger.
No, I know what you're talking about, but what did you say?
Roshalka. Oh my god.
Ro-
I said it
Rakshasa.
once correctly,
Yeah,
and
that confirms.
now it's gone.
I
Yeah.
love Rakshasas, they're great.
See, thank you.
But yeah, you and Songshen with a nat 20. I would say there is no monster you have seen or heard of that would match these tracks.
Mhm.
But your two companions might be on the right track. They're just missing information.
Mhm.
And
And then what do I get with a?
Is Philip
14 for
roboting for
insight?
everybody, or is it just me?
It's just you.
Just you.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Okay,
God.
great.
I was like, God damn.
Honestly, I'm glad it's just me. That's great.
Yeah,
With the
he's
nat-
not.
Sorry,
He's
with
not
a
for
nat
me.
20 real quick, would I be able to potentially follow these tracks?
Yeah,
I mean, I know they're huge, but
yeah, they're
easier.
they're going out, and you would also see what looks like some softer tracks. Looks like maybe a couple wolves kind of loping at a less frantic sprinting pace. And maybe you can assume that is the hunter that the woman described as tracking the monsters late last night.
Okay.
So, any valuables gone?
No. So I mean, there's not a lot of valuables to be had. They were farmers, and so most of their valuables are out here in the yard, which is what they grow and sell to the rest of the village. But it mostly looks like destruction. It was
Mhm.
things have been either like some of the roof has fallen on things or something else tore through things. It doesn't look like there's any room that is like untouched, but something is clearly missing. It's just like destruction, whether intentional or not,
Okay.
area. And the other blood hunter is going to kind of continue talking, and she's going to ask you if she could convince the rest of the village to pack up and accept her escorting them to the alchemist headquarters, if you would be willing to accompany her and offer extra protection for their travel, because it'd probably be another day and a half to 2 days, depending on how much the villagers slow her down to get back to the alchemist temple.
Well, historically, Corin's very first duty is to the Blood Hunter orders. So I feel like Corin is definitely going to help them. Like, he'll definitely go with them. So he says yes immediately. My party and I have other business, but I will accompany you. They can continue without me if they want, or we can all go. But yes, we will help you get them there. Because I look around and like this is a nice place or whatever, but I don't think there's a single structure in this town that could stop whatever did this. These
Yeah,
people are not safe here,
yeah,
and
it's
he directs
not,
that at the villagers specifically.
and it's definitely not a defensible place. And then also, they don't have the manpower to defend it if it were.
Right.
Like
It is
they don't have a
definitely
city watch. They have 3 children with swords, and
yeah. It is definitely my professional monster hunting opinion that you guys not be here another night.
Um, we're all going to the alchemist place anyways, right? That's where we're headed.
I mean,
correct.
eventually we've got that and the other thing going on, so
Yeah.
I'm just not going to tell you guys what to do.
I don't remember what the other thing is, but
So the current
The other-
plan is you're heading towards the alchemist headquarters because it's not quite out of the way of the kind of library where Tarshk saw a
Book?
on Acra written in Draconic, and so
got it. Okay.
Corin also has his own reason for wanting to get to
Be there,
the
but
alchemist
Need my
headquarters
sword.
more than anything else in this world, but that's neither here nor there.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, Lorez's mom is so far in the other direction. It's just
Yeah, just so far.
Yeah,
So
just got
far
this,
away.
got this one other thing we got to do
Yeah.
first.
Just while we're out here, let's just keep going west and then south a couple 100 miles and just see what happens. We spend the next
I mean, why
7
not,
sessions
right?
in time just traveling through the Elven Kingdom.
So we're
I mean, it might be worth it.
We don't know.
we're just trying to escort these people to your alchemist branch.
Yes.
I'll be back in 1 sec.
They're kind of divided, and mostly it's some of the older residents don't want to give up their homes. Some of the younger residents think that we should send out a hunting party to assist Benjamin. And most of the adults of the village, but not elders, are on the same side as myself, which is that if one of those things came through last night, who's to say another won't show up the next night, or what other different kind of monstrosity, and They are thinking more along the lines of safety of those who remain. So if we can just convince the kind of last remaining holdouts, because the general consensus is they want to make a single decision for the whole village. They don't want to leave so few behind to what would definitely be certain death if another monster showed up, and they don't. So that is the struggle I'm dealing with right now.
I will say this. It'd probably be best to get everyone to y'all's chapter. No offense to you kids, but let's be honest.
She keeps calling us kids. I'm 17.
Honey, baby, you're a kid.
Where would he be on the map? I'm guessing he'd be right in this area.
Yeah.
Fenrir will come up to him, almost in his face, and put a hand on his shoulder, but almost like a sigh, and be like, "Have you ever fought an actual monster?"
No, I mean I've hunted some like a boar occasionally with my dad.
Look at those tracks. Does that
Yeah,
look like a boar?
it was real. You can stab it.
Does it look like a boar?
I mean, no. If a boar had toes, or what do you call the things that cats have?
Balls?
I mean, boars have
Oh,
balls,
beans.
sir.
Paws?
Pause.
Paws?
Oh
First off, young man, um, I want you to try and attack me. You have a sword.
hell! Oh hell yeah!
Okay. All
He's
right,
just gonna
mister.
shatter it.
I think.
Does he have a sword or anything on him that he
Yeah,
can use?
he has a sword. He's like dressed in like a leather jerkin. Like, if he weren't so clearly a child and those tracks belonged to something that was so clearly a giant monster, it would look less ridiculous. Like, if he were being drafted into like a militia, he'd look less ridiculous. But he's talking about 3v1ing something that could probably swallow all three of them whole in a single bite type thing. Okay, he is going to roll, not bad, a 17.
He misses.
Yeah.
And when he misses, can I attempt to do a shove attack to knock him prone?
Yes. So,
Now that's hardly fair. You're in armor and very experienced in combat.
That is my point exactly.
Orange just gonna cross
Men
his arms and lean against the wall.
have no
Yeah, I'm
experience.
gonna do about the same thing as I watch this shit go down.
is
You have-
shove, is that opposed athletics?
It would
I
be
think-
opposed athletics or acrobatics, depending on.
Okay.
This probably won't even be fair for him.
No, you're wearing the belt.
Does that mean I get advantage?
I'm gonna roll, I think he... We'll let Fenrir roll with advantage. I don't think it'd make much sense for him to roll with disadvantage, but it also...
Jesus,
I guess it's gonna be that 8.
off to a strong
Off
start
to-
tonight.
Yeah. So he tries to strike at you, and you just like don't even flinch. It just like clangs off your armor, and like you immediately just bump him with your shield, and he kind of takes like 2 steps back and manages to get his feet back under him. He doesn't fall prone, but he's just like looking at his sword, which like isn't dented or anything, and then like looking at you that didn't even attempt to dodge, parry, or block his attack. And
Do you think you 3 could handle someone like me?
No, but like maybe you could handle something like it.
That's my That's the point. Why are you trying to fight going with this lady here?
Because she already thinks that they're dead.
They might as well be, young man. I know it's hard to hear. But if you go after it, you will certainly will be dead. And he's going to take off his helmet.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm back.
Like me.
All right, well, now we're gonna terrify these kids.
Hell
That's
yeah!
the point.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah!
He manages to not wet himself, but he definitely looks a little shaken by you punctuating your last statement by removing your helmet and there not being anything underneath.
So I again ask,
Corn
do
whistles
you
again.
still want to go after this? Or do you want to take
Not
the
die.
lady by her off her and go with the rest of the village?
And help protect your neighbors as they get somewhere safe.
What he said.
Fine. If we're leaving, I'll help protect the what do you call it? Do you call it caravan? Yeah, I'll help protect the caravan.
Good man.
He tries to stand up really straight, kind of failing a little bit as your helmet's still off, and there's just this void.
He'll
staring
put it
down
back
at
on.
him.
Just he'll put it on real slowly to let it sink in. Well, we have a monster trap, I'm guessing, right?
It's up to y'all. The blood hunter's asking for your assistance to help escort the village because she herself came across multiple monsters between the
That's right.
village and her temple when she
Yeah.
first arrived here. And
How much of it? How long would it take to escort them? Everyone in total?
Another half day, is that what you said?
she's thinking because you're basically about halfway to 3/4 of the way through your third day. And so, depending on the pace the villagers can maintain, you're looking at about a day and a half to maybe two, probably somewhere between 1 to 2 days, probably on average a day and a half to get to the temple. Because it kind
The
of varies
villagers.
on how much the villagers can travel in a single day. And if you make good time, it might just be a single day. If you
Well, do
make
they have like horses and carriages and stuff like that?
you see a few people are kind of already packing up a few carts, but there's only about three. So it's
And how many people are kind of in this village?
Yeah, that's what I want to know too.
I think about a score, maybe some change.
So about
That's
20.
20.
Yeah. Somewhere between 20 to 25, I think, is what would be there. Most of their possessions would be in the carts, maybe some of the smaller children. And then everyone else would be walking kind of alongside the carts, except for the people driving them.
I'm guessing this river right here, or this little stream, doesn't run straight to the Chapel of the Alchemist.
Correct. Yeah.
Wasn't the alchemist place in the catacombs or something?
There are catacombs in the alchemist place, and I think you remember kind of subterranean library that was like in a cliffside. So it's a little bit of both kind of thing. But the alchemist temple itself is in the kind of same kind of grasslands area, just a little bit out from a town. So, and that's another one of the selling points is like if they don't want to stay there, you know, it's a half day's walk to the nearest town that might actually have a city garrison that might make monsters like this think twice before just running full pelt in, kidnapping slash killing an entire family and running full pelt out kind of thing.
Do they have any more large wagons or things like that? Could 5 more horses to help get them to the alchemists more efficiently?
That is a good question.
Like if we loaned them our horses and we pursued the creature on foot.
Yeah, let's see here.
If they,
I mean, I don't think they'd probably get benefit from 1 or 2 of the horses if they could find something else to treat as a cart or carriage. But they just don't have the things you'd hitch onto a horse, so like probably
The harnesses.
yeah,
Yeah.
at least 3 of the horses would just be horses that people could
Right.
ride. But they could probably find at least 1 or 2 more kind of carts to hitch onto the horses you'd
Yeah.
be lending them.
I guess my big question for the group is just, do we want to focus our efforts on guarding these people as they get to the temple, or do we want to try and save this family and possibly our hunter friend?
well, did they just disappear this past night?
That's what it sounded like, right?
Yeah. So it's probably been
This is like a first 48 sort of situation,
half a day.
it's probably been longer. We're probably 2 to 4 p.m. at this point. So yeah, it's probably been, I don't know, maybe 16-ish
I mean,
hours since
we
this kind of happened.
we can try to set bait in this town in case it does come back.
I'm excellent bait.
Oh my god, yes.
We I've noticed this actually.
I'm super good at it. I'm very tempting.
So we're going to use Sunction as bait.
Well,
I mean, you can be a bait as well, Larazis. You're also very tempting.
if we can't find where it's
For a
at,
creature, I'm all skin and bones. They may not like me.
That is fair.
if we can't find where it's at, I feel like we should at least try and bait it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also on the fence about leaving the caravan to just
Unguarded.
one
Yeah.
skilled fighter with 3 untrained novices.
It's just off in the background. Hey! Shut up, you're not in this conversation anymore.
Let the adults talk.
Philip, quit trying to make me want
Half
to
of
split
us
the
aren't
party.
even adults.
You're doing this on purpose.
I'm not trying to make you split the party.
I don't believe you.
I've tried so hard to let you know that these people are definitely dead. And these other
Alright.
people definitely can't survive on their own. It feels cut and dry to me.
I know, but
Uh-huh.
there's a big creature somewhere that we definitely want also to
But
be
there's
dead.
also a hunter out there that's going to die if we don't go help him as well.
Yeah, and the wolves? Bitch.
Yeah,
we need
isn't
to
it-
go
So
to the
he's
we're
our-
wolves.
literally going, which
our
group
homie,
should
right?
have casualties? This group or
Yeah.
this group? And so we should split the party.
Group decision. Who wants
Actually,
to go find this beast?
I
I
do.
kind of want to go find the hunter. I like the hunter.
So that's 2.
I guess.
I mean, I'm also down
if-
for hunting the beast.
I'm calling you in, Blood Hunter lady. I don't know your name.
Alora,
Allura. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you as well.
Hey.
Who? Tosh, you said you wanted to go hunt this beast as well.
Karsh honestly doesn't really care. He'll just go with whichever group has less people. Or I guess less
I'm guessing
fighters.
Me, Corin, and Lady. You said Aurora?
Alora.
Allura. Lady Allura are voting to go help these people. Now, do y'all really want to go after this thing right now?
I mean, it's as good a time as any. I'm using the healer or the cleric logic of like, I don't have to heal you if I kill the thing that's killing you.
I mean, true, but also, we're leaving like 20 to 25 people roughly on guard with just one person.
Mhm.
Versus 4. Wait, you said 6 people plus the hunter? So one person.
I mean, I don't want to give anything away, but I would say don't count the 6 people.
I would, yeah, 6. I was gonna say probably just the hunter going out there looking for himself. And by the time, if we found it, it could very well be nighttime and it has run off from its den.
So, looking at it from another angle, the whole lack of blood thing is not necessarily because they carried him off alive, but because they ate them whole.
True.
Mhm. It's easier than carrying a
Right?
bunch of people.
And carrying 6 people, even if a few of them are kids, is pretty tough, no matter how big you are. But swallowing a few kids and 2 adult people might not be so bad.
And
Is
how
that kind of
many?
what we're leaning towards here?
I mean, the logic is sound.
And they didn't. Did they say they saw them running?
The only thing you have heard of what people saw was a giant hulking shadow running back away from the village.
Not carrying anything.
And based on our findings, it's probably feline in some respect.
Mhm.
And
Could-
you don't have confirmation that it wasn't carrying anything, but you don't have confirmation that it was.
They didn't say it was bipedal, right?
It was just a giant hulking shadow running.
No confirmation.
No confirmation. Got it. Can I ask?
They
one
kind of
the-
hope it was bipedal because of how tall it was, but
That's fair. Can I tell from the tracks, actually?
I would assume from the number of tracks you probably could.
Yeah.
And with my extremely good roll.
yeah.
I don't get those very often, so I'm gonna fucking abuse it.
That net 20 is carrying a lot today.
I mean, it's gotta. I don't get it. I only get nat 20s when it's funny,
Just
which is extremely annoying.
it's gonna be 3 combats from now. Fig is gonna bring it up again. Be like, remember that time that I got a nat 20 on a survival
I'm-
check?
I'm
This
still
thing kind
bringing
of
up
looks
how
like a
delicious
cat.
I am.
Can I get advantage on the attack? No, yeah, with your super high survival check, I would say it does appear to be bipedal in nature.
Ooh,
Love that.
Could be a were-tiger.
So big. Oh, actually, how like in feet? Like how big are the feet? How big are the tracks?
Like how big are the strides, kind of thing?
I don't know.
Well, no, like how big?
Oh my god, you're gonna have Philip fucking panic
do
researching
math.
feline proportions or some shit right now.
Yeah. I want to know how big the feet are so we can like vaguely estimate. I'm just curious.
I'm imagining at
Is
least
it larger than a mountain lion?
Yeah, it was fucking huge.
He said if it was a
man,
third
now.
the size, it would match
If it
a
was
tiger.
the biggest tiger you've ever seen, it's 3 times bigger than that.
Yeah.
That's so big.
Ooh, that's
yeah. So like at least half the size of Tarshk's entire body,
Mhm.
if not bigger.
Probably bigger than most of us.
Well, I think he's talking about the paws themselves.
Yeah,
Oh,
the prints,
just
not
the
the
prints
actual body.
being as big as Tarsh.
Philip,
Yeah,
am I
it's
making
not
you do
hard
math?
to be bigger than
You
Tarsh.
are making me do math, and I keep
I'm
just
so
finding
sorry.
claws. How big are the toe beans, Google?
How
Philip,
big are
Philip,
the
the
beans?
Philip, the easiest thing you can do right now is, judging by the size of the prints, this creature would need to be X tall, this or whatever,
Yeah. That
I
is more
know.
helpful.
Yeah. Based on like the size of the prints, this beast is probably at least Well,
At least
see,
huge.
Paul,
13.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. I
Yeah,
will.
that makes
I tell the group that, hey, you guys, this thing is probably like 12 feet tall, maybe bigger. It's real fucking big.
Cool.
Also, I'm
That's
pretty
dope.
sure it's bipedal. So
just throwing that in at the end.
yeah, I know things about stuff sometimes.
I'm
Sometimes.
still going to say it's
Yeah.
The rest of
probably
the
worth-
time, you don't know fuck about shit.
Yep.
I feel
Fuck
like
all
it
about
might
shit.
be.
Is exactly it.
I feel like it might be worth to guard the people traveling, especially if this thing does come out at night and sees an empty village. It might come searching elsewhere.
That is true.
Yeah.
How far away did we say that safety was for them? Would we be able to get
About
there
a
and back?
day and a
Like-
half.
It's
Yeah.
Okay, no.
day and a half,
probably
2
going to
days.
be a day and a half. It could
Okay.
be a single day if they make really good time. It could be 2 if they make really bad time. Because you're
Plus,
you're
it's-
basically about done with your 3rd day of travel.
yeah, because
and
it's
so-
almost. You said it was like 2 to 4 in the afternoon,
Yeah,
so we'd only get about maybe 4 more hours
6.
of travel. 6, depending if we want to push it.
yeah. Or like if they're depending on how ready they are. And you do see some people are packing up carts. Like even though the village itself has decided they're not going to leave if not everyone's coming. There are
How many
people do
people-
appear to be packing.
How many people appear not to be packing? Besides the 3 that we just scared into packing their shit.
Yeah, I'd say you convinced them, bud.
Yeah, I would say there might be like 3 people who have probably lived here like their whole life and don't want to.
I
Don't
go
wanna
talk
just
to
give
them.
Yeah, can I just address the whole like the town is pretty much out here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Can I just like kind of address the group?
Finru will come with and
Yeah,
help
my-
address.
My name is Corin Zadir. I'm a member of the Ghost Slayer Order of the Blood Hunters. I'm headed to the Alchemist Order Sanctuary, and I think that you should all, those of you who are already planning to leave and those of you who have not yet decided, I think you should all accompany us as we travel that way. Nothing in this town can stop the creatures that have done this. I do not think you will be safe here, and I could not in good conscience leave you. I cannot force you to leave, but I am asking you to go with us. Once we've delivered you, we will return and see if we can attempt to hunt these things down so that you can return if you wish to do so. However, if you wish to remain in the sanctuary or near it, that can be accommodated. But it is in your best interest, if you value your safety, to come with us. And-
roll me persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, sick.
Can I get? Well, I didn't say anything.
I'll
Ain't
take
you.
it.
Hey.
You do like hear one voice kind of from the crowd being like, "Our livelihoods are here," and just like cut off as like someone else kind of like elbows him to the side, and it's like, "You listen to the nice man now."
I was about to say, you could just tell him, yeah, and your death's gonna be here if you stay.
Yeah.
And then nothing will get done.
I look at Fenrir. Did you hear that they called me a nice man?
Don't know you.
He's gonna be
one time-
riding that high for a week.
Hell
It's
yeah.
the one time you'll ever get that compliment.
It's like when an old lady compliments you at the grocery store. It's like you're
Oh.
gonna remember that for
If
months.
Oh,
you could
what
tell
a
Finru
nice
just
young
slowly turns his head
man.
towards you and be like, they just don't know you very well.
That's okay. That's okay.
They don't have to.
Yeah.
Compliment's a
For the
compliment.
best.
regardless
Yeah, I'll
of
fucking
how
take it.
correct it is. Yeah, and you kind of see kind of the last holdouts who are kind of like about to kind of raise their voice and argue with you, like basically being browbeaten by like the other people in their vicinity, being like, no. Like, just obviously listen to the people who know what they're talking about. Like, this is the second person from the Blood Hunters who's like, hey, like, our literal thing is protecting the kingdom from, like, monsters. That's, like, our whole deal. No matter
this
what
is, like, what I
profession we
do.
have,
Pretty
this
sure
is
they
kind of
also-
our first, like,
Well,
thing.
they wouldn't. They also probably wouldn't look a gift armored horse in the mouth as well. It's like, big armored person standing right beside him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
so
nothing else, the monster might break its teeth on you.
there's
True.
you're kind of able to get through kind of the last holdouts, and they kind of shrug defeat. And it's like, all right, we can all go, and like everyone just immediately starts moving more quickly as like the people who are kind of packing up, or like, what if we don't actually end up leaving? Like now everyone is literally like throwing shit in knapsacks, packing food, just like leaving mostly everything else in the house. And
I mean, to
the
be
whole
honest,
village kind of gathers probably like within an hour, and there are about 3 carts drawn by some horses that are just packed full of possessions
And-
from the villagers, and like everyone is ready to move out.
So it'd be about like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably like early evening is when you're kind of departing.
So we
So,
will have to.
Did we actually decide what everyone's doing?
What do you mean?
About
did-
tracking the creature, or
Yeah.
escorting this
I mean,
Like
civilian.
whether or not you're splitting the party.
Yeah, if you want to split the party, go ahead. But
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just asking because I didn't hear anyone say like whether we were or weren't yet.
Like
I mean,
I
it's a-
told the villagers, I can't in good conscience set them out on the road by themselves.
Finrir
You know.
also pretty much thinks that even if it does show up tonight, it's probably gonna come look for more people, anyways,
Yeah.
around here.
Like it's when y'all were talking about Songshen being bait, like
I love.
We know, Fig.
Alora like was pointedly not looking at the villagers when it came to when you guys were like talking about bait. Like, yeah, I mean, if there's one thing that would entice the monster into coming back, it would be just like this caravan of meat slowly moving away from it.
Right.
Yeah, that.
But
It-
obviously, she didn't say that in front of the meat. She
Yeah.
has more tact than that.
That would be pretty.
Especially
yeah.
if those 3 kids were listening.
Right, yeah. We're not meat, we're soldiers.
You're not soldiers. You couldn't
And you're
even
also not in this conversation, so stop talking.
I feel like I'm in this conversation.
Well, we don't, so stop.
So, yeah. So around 5, the village is about ready to head off.
So what's the plan?
Alora is kind of going to be at the head, but like not out in front. And she kind of turns to the party, and it's like it wouldn't hurt to kind of have a larger perimeter around the caravan, kind of keeping watch on up ahead, on our sides, and behind us to kind of try to give us warning if anything is approaching.
If we're actually doing this, are we?
Yeah, I was about to
y'all.
say no one actually answered the question.
I know I have at least 2 people coming with the caravan.
Yeah, Corin and
Yeah.
Ishar.
I don't support splitting the party.
I also don't support splitting the party. But technically, the big group of slowly moving meat, it would probably be a better decision.
Yeah, I hate. Can I just say I hate that phrasing? Like you're right, but I hate
What
it.
slow moving meat?
The train of slow moving meat. Also,
Oh,
I
why is adding train way worse?
I
Would
imagine
Would you
it
rather?
kind of
Would
makes
you rather
it look,
he said slug?
A moving
Sound type of
buffet.
slug.
A moving buffet.
Meat slug.
How about
I
that?
support
A
the
moving
party
buffet.
whether split or not. I
Slugs of meat
just want
looks
you all to
pretty.
know that.
It's a moving
That's fine, that's
buffet for more
Delicious.
monsters to find.
Oh, it's a like a fucking what are the carousel sushi things? You know what I mean?
Though I do feel
No,
like
You mean conveyor belt sushi?
that's the one. I
places?
couldn't remember the word.
Yes, conveyor.
I
not
do
carrot.
love
Uh-huh.
I do love the idea of a caravan belt sushi.
I just had a realization.
I love it when you have realizations.
So the hunter is also competing in this competition that we're in. If he were to not make it to the end of the competition, it'd be beneficial to us.
Yeah, but we like him, right?
I mean, he was a nice guy, and his wolves were cool. But I mean, I think we should follow the meat caravan.
Competition? What?
Oh,
There's like
a
a
monster
tournament
hunter competition.
that we
it's just a little competition.
Tarshk has no idea what any of you are talking about.
It's okay, I don't either. I forgot
There's
the
a-
whole thing.
yes. If you kill enough monsters, you get a big reward.
He's
So
fully
every
simplifying it,
few
but that's
years,
correct.
every
It
few
was-
years, the blood hunters have a contest to hunt down monsters, and it's like it's because the blood hunters do that in general, but it's also there are multiple orders of blood hunters, and the order of the Lycan, their order members tend to.
Isn't this a secret?
How do I put? Well, I'm going to tell you anyway. They tend to, possibly have a habit of going insane. And so one of the
Okay.
things that we do as a public service is kill monsters, and maybe every once in a while hunt down a rabid like an ordered blood hunter. So we use the contest as an excuse to help thin out the monster population, while also protecting our reputation because the Order of the Lycan is a volatile part of our order.
I think Philip needed to give us an excuse to grind monsters to level up so he couldn't kill us in the palace.
Mm.
I mean, that's perfectly reasonable with me because my favorite thing in D&D is leveling up. So I'm for it.
And now that that whole palace thing is out of the way, I'm back to keeping track of experience. So it's just,
How was that experience?
I don't know. It probably would have been like 100,000, I have to imagine. But I didn't keep track. I was just like, after this happens, they're going to level up, and then I'll start keeping track again.
It was enough experience that I contemplated just knocking all of you unconscious and doing it by myself so I could reap all of the benefits.
Yeah,
you probably
everyone
Just
else
like
is still
Gandalf.
level 9. Corin is level 13. But he
How about
does
you?
I'd
visit you
respect it.
in the hospital and nurses you back to health and asks if you forgive him and want to continue adventuring.
No.
I mean, yeah, I'd be fine with that. It's fine. He's looking after us, right? So it's fine. He truly is dad.
He also got a
back-
postcard from Loraz's mom, and he wants to read it to you. Take it away, Corin.
Wait, what? No, that's
right.
enough.
So everyone is...
On board the.
yeah, I know
moving
we haven't
buffet.
gotten individual answers from everyone, so I'm going to ask one time for a consensus of to split or not to split.
No.
No.
All right, then I guess we're not.
Hmm.
I mean, that's up to y'all. If y'all want to split, y'all can, but.
Corin looks at Songshin.
Ugh. Fine. Let's
Okay.
not split.
Puts their bait robes away.
Yeah, I have a special outfit.
She's over there been slathering barbecue sauce on her arms.
Oh, I was going with butter,
was-
but yeah, that works.
Oh
Is-
yes, of course. Butter.
Is there a bath in this village? Apparently, I don't need this anymore.
I mean,
I
there's
have
a stream.
precipitation, it's fine.
That's true.
There's
It's a
also
stream.
a literal stream
Thunder
going through.
kicks off.
I
into
have
the stream.
magic.
Yeah, I just pick up Songshin and dunk her in.
Ah!
You
I'm
have
gonna
to
go
make-
behind her, and as she's cleaning up the butter, I'm gonna go back with prestidigitation and put it back.
I
Don't
don't think
rebutter me.
I don't think prestidigitation does that.
Yeah, you can soil.
those,
Yeah,
You can
and,
soil things.
butter would be a type of soiling.
I mean, it's not sticky, so it's fine.
I just imagine.
I'm moving past that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
No.
and she also brings it up to the group because she's going to be kind of at the head, but still in the midst of the villagers. She'd like volunteers for anyone who would be willing to look for incoming monster attacks from their kind of various directions. So, like someone walking out in front, someone following up behind, a couple people on the sides,
Finra
just
would
like
take.
as a kind of wider perimeter around the overall caravan.
Yeah, I feel like Fenrir would probably take the area that has least possible places to hide.
It might be okay for Fenrir to just be like the rear guard, but be in the caravan and let someone else be a scout.
Tarshk is pretty mobile. He can do that.
And the good news is they're not going to be moving fast enough that Tarshk would need to ride a horse. He could do this on his feet.
Fenrir
Great.
could also have Farideh up in the sky, giving him reports.
That's true. Firth could definitely pick a direction or just be flying overhead and giving kind of an aerial view.
Yeah,
Update,
because
yeah.
her perception is way better. It's a +3.
Does Fenrir have trouble, like, just in general, just seeing things?
You want to know what my perception is?
He's very
No,
good at looking.
It's a 19. Oh my
That
god,
is
I wasted.
unfortunate.
Oh my god!
It!
Amazing work!
I would like to say I did say no.
Can I keep it?
Amazing work.
Can I keep it, please?
Okay, I already have one fig.
you know I'm not gonna get that
You're
again.
gonna lather yourself up in butter.
Then you can
I-
roll again.
You
Don't
you must still
rebutter
lucky I was
me.
muted there. Don't rebutter me.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
I can't
That's
believe
a
that
sound
happened.
clip.
That's
can.
also because you don't have proficiency in it, right? You just have like a +1 to perception.
Do I have? Hold on.
I miss it when you
I
had that sword.
I have proficiency in it.
I think the sword gave you proficiency, and then I took it away and gave you that mace. Because I was
Oh,
like, look
that's
at
not
how
what I
cool
wanted.
this mace is. It deals
have-
radiant damage on top of its normal
I-
damage, and you can also make a healing mist happen.
How do
Fenrir,
I-
stop!
How do I tell if I have
Oh,
proficiency?
maybe you just hit it. I thought you rolled a second nat 20. And I was like, you gotta stop
No.
doing this to yourself.
No, I didn't. I'm trying to
You
figure
don't-
out if I have proficiency in.
You
It
do
should
not
be like
have,
highlighted or bold.
you do not
bolded.
have proficiency in perception.
Oh,
Because your modifier is -2, and what's y'all's proficiency now? 3 or 4?
Mhm.
So you'd have a positive
4, yeah.
if it were proficient.
Yeah.
probably
Right,
become proficient
let's,
in.
Ugh.
I have
Is anyone-
proficiency in arcane, intimidation, persuasion, medicine.
So is anyone else gonna scout too, or?
I cannot.
I'll help scout.
I will be. I can keep watch from the back of the meat train.
I was at the back of the meat
Oh
train.
my
Oh,
god!
I'll
I'll be
help you then.
on the.
Oh, you can help me.
I'll be on the horse scouting around, kind of doing circles around the meat train.
I'm in one of the meat caravans, just chilling.
There's only one meat caravan.
That's
It's a
the
single
best
meat
place
caravan.
for you.
Sorry, one of the wagons in the meat caravan.
So
Meat wagon.
Lorez is going to be in one of the links.
I'll be with Alora.
I'll be on my horse at the back then.
So
I
we're
mentioned
going to
that
have
earlier.
Firth kind of flying up above, doing an aerial view.
Yes.
I have Fenrir in the rear guard, Corin up with Alora up front. Tarshk, I'm going to say,
Over here.
yeah, maybe up north. And Duchess, maybe you're kind of doing circles to the south of it.
Yeah.
And Songshen is in this meat wagon.
I have
I thought it. Oh, is Fenrir not
Oh
in the
yes,
meat wagon?
the ass end of the meat wagons.
I think
Oh, I have-
You fuck off.
Fenrir's fallen.
I have-
I'll be on my horse at the back.
Atta
Oh,
girl.
right. You guys still all have horses. If that
Yeah, I
is
have a good
something you
horse
want
as
to
well.
use. Yeah.
Yeah, we both. I have a good horse as well too.
Yeah.
So
I think Corin would have probably given his horse to somebody else. He's probably walking alongside.
All right.
Tarshk is not
Or you
using a
could be
horse.
sitting-
full on Aragorn
Alora.
style.
You could also be sitting with Alora. Or is your heart already taken for someone else?
We're not gonna get into that right now. I'll be walking alongside the wagon.
Oh.
He's trying to maintain his lonely status.
So.
Well, technically, his lonely status was lost a little while ago.
I'm going to ask for a D100 roll from two different people.
Oh, can I be one?
Oh, not perception?
And then for those who are being the scouts, you can either roll perception straight up, or you can roll stealth because you can, especially for like Tarshk, the grass is fairly tall. And so if you wanted to be hiding yourself, you can roll stealth first, but then you'll be rolling a either disadvantage on your perception check, or the type of things you would notice with perception would be different than if you were just doing a straight perception check and not trying to hide yourself. So for
Sorry, sorry, one more time. I got a cold. What did you want me to roll? A stealth and a perception?
So if you can either roll just perception and then you'll see what you see, or you can try to hide and then your perception roll is going to be affected by the fact that like you're using the tall grass to be less visible.
I'll just roll.
So you're obviously going to notice less things. Like you might still notice.
I'll just roll a perception.
27 is very good.
You see the D100 rolls?
7.
I saw the nice roll.
Everybody was very impressed. We all enjoyed that.
Everybody liked that.
Everybody liked it. Oh, I get. Can I roll instead of finger rolling? Can I just roll with Firth and have her kind of like back here, close to me? That way she can also keep an eye out behind us as well.
And I wish this was a forest instead of plains. Oh well.
That would be
You would
nice,
get
wouldn't
advantage. You would get advantage, wouldn't you?
I'm not rolling perception. I'm just watching the people.
It's not
I'm
bad.
just hanging out.
I'm the muscle, not the brains here.
And
That's
I'm
fair.
going.
Okay.
There's my perception.
So I got a 24 from Tarshk, a 27 from Duchess,
15 from Firth.
15 from kind of the backside. So,
And a 7.
Yes, I was going to say you don't need to include the 7. It's fine.
yeah, the 7 got overwritten by the 15.
It's important though.
Yeah, but remember that nat 20 earlier?
You mean the one that doesn't matter
Which
anymore?
one?
Yeah.
Mine or yours?
Oh, yeah. Both of those nat 20s, those super useful ones.
Super useful, very important ones. Yeah.
Shut up, you fucking bitch.
I was agreeing with you. How dare?
How dare.
Alright. Can I
Technically-
get 2 more D100 rolls as
I want to do one this time.
kind
Alright.
of
Go for
night
it.
is
I
falling?
guess.
Oh!
Oh, what a way!
So close.
What a
Oh
way!
no.
That's
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that's the other one.
Too bad you're not a cleric.
That would have been
Right?
awesome.
Ugh.
I can't do that one again, though. We already had that encounter.
Oh no.
We're not doing it again. They were some chunky boys.
Which
You're-
ones?
I suspect that was the worms.
The dags.
But I think I rolled like a 99 for that.
The worm
No,
for the 99. I think Lorazis rolled a 7 for the dogs, and then Duchess just rolled a 1.
What
No.
was the one?
It would seem to be the dogs.
Travis, are you okay?
Would it make you feel better if I killed Lorazis right now?
Lorazis, keep your death
Are
wish
you
to
eating
yourself.
peanut butter?
Oh, shut up!
I knew it!
I dropped my peanut butter.
Yeah!
Someone needs to clip that.
Just the
That
saddest
to make it a
goddamn,
soundboard.
just the saddest
Hey,
goddamn
Joey,
sound
that's
I've ever heard.
someone
I
on
got
board.
my fucking peanut butter.
I know. As soon as someone said peanut butter, I'm like, yes, I got this.
That's so dumb.
Function.
Yes, sorry.
I'm sorry, Philip. You are very tomato right now.
It's perfectly fine. So, let's do this. As you kind of begin to set up camp with everyone, let's do one last set of 2 D100s, and then we'll start.
Alright, who's rolling this one?
That would be Lorazis would be 1.
I hope he gets a 70.
You got a 79.
I think everyone else has already rolled, so 27.
79?
Okay.
27.
Fucking, I hate this so much.
What are you trying to do?
So much.
I'm changing one of my piercings, and I can't do it, and it's driving me fucking insane.
I love that. for you.
Yeah, I hate.
Piercings
nails are
just
too
seem
long.
so, like so much hassle.
Yeah,
Sounds like a personal problem.
it is.
So, who would like to take first watch?
You know it.
All right.
I'll
I'll
stay
do
up
it.
with Fenrir.
Fenrir and Corin are going to take first watch.
Fenrir
I
will
mean,
assist.
Tarshka doesn't actually sleep, so I guess he'll also kind of do that.
I guess Fenrir will give Corin advantage.
Yeah.
Is that perception?
That
Yes.
is perception.
Give us a perception
With advantage?
with advantage.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
That's still pretty good.
16 is not bad.
I'm gonna add a d6 to that.
Fair enough.
Earth is technically still up in the air. I haven't called her back down yet. And I would have her invisible.
Oh, 15.
Okay.
And the d6 just never seems to help.
No,
It never
not-
does.
At least not when you need it, right?
Yeah.
Not when I want it, no.
There you go. Yeah. So, yeah. First watch, kind of the 2 hours kind of go off without incident. Neither of the kind of groups keeping watch notice anything. Anyone want to? I'm assuming Corin at least is going to just go to sleep. Anyone want to sub out for second watch?
I'll do it.
All right.
I mean,
Right, also,
Fenrir
I'm
will,
assuming this is a tree.
assist anyone else
Yeah.
that is technically.
I
Corin
think
I've
does
had a
need his
bad
beauty
time of
sleep.
looking at stuff today, so
Duchess,
I'm
I
gonna
think
not.
you are rolling with advantage, right? Fenrir, you're giving her the help action.
Yeah, anyone else that
Yeah.
rolls
My
perception to keep
Perception?
watch, Fenrir will
Correct.
assist.
either that or we're gonna go with the 26.
26 is a very good number.
I have a plus 11 to perception, my man.
Yeah, that
It's
does help.
amazing. It does help
It does
so
help.
much.
One of these
Having
days, I'll put expertise in perception, but unfortunately, none of my
mean,
characters
all
have done
you-
that.
All you need to do is
You
get
don't need it,
a
Moth has it.
rogue that has expertise.
Expertise is so good, y'all. There's a reason, no matter
Can
what.
I get expertise? Can I sell a part of my soul?
Just take a class in Bard or Rogue. Probably Bard, right?
Probably Bard.
Fenrir's got a
Yeah.
song inside of him.
Absolutely,
I
Bard.
imagine he would.
Yeah,
He's
I
gonna
mean,
be singing.
expertise and reliable
gonna-
talent.
He's half a
He's
musical
gonna-
instrument to begin with, so
Oh,
He's gonna be singing
if you
about
just blow
Pete's
hard
showing
enough.
him the way.
oh my!
Yeah.
So we got two 26s for second watch. And yeah, second watch also seems to go by without incident. So let's do our last round of
For rolls has advantage.
look at that kind of thing.
I will make an attempt this time.
You have advantage.
There will be
Oh.
an attempt.
Oh,
Look at
21.
that.
Okay, sick. Hey.
A nice little swing.
You're welcome
If-
for the advantage.
Thank you.
Well, since Tarshk's already rested, I guess I might as well go ahead and do this again.
19 and 2 feels almost as good as 20 and 1.
Right?
15.
Okay, 15 is pretty good. 21 is also very good. Yeah. The night seems to pass without incident. And as the villagers kind of start getting up as the early morning breaks and the sun starts to rise, and Alora starts getting the caravan back on its feet, you got a good probably 4 hours worth of travel at the end of the day yesterday. So if it were just y'all, you'd probably be like within a day. If you traveled like what you've normally been traveling on horseback, you're like probably just within a day to get to the temple. And so it's probably doable, but probably not likely. You're probably still looking at probably sometime the following day you'd be rolling in early afternoon, probably.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Probably another half a day since we're having to go as fast as the slowest carriage.
Correct. So let's start off with how we ended. Let's do 2 more D100 rolls from some peoples.
Okay.
Cheers,
I'll pick up one of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
8 and 83.
83.
I would love to have been a cleric.
Where is my divine intervention, Fenrir? Come on, man.
I'm a paladin.
Come on, man.
I'm a paladin.
We'd be getting it so good.
God.
Oh, and from the, I guess, Tarsh, Duchess, and the rear guard, go ahead and roll your perception checks for the day, kind of thing.
That's it. From now on, everybody's taking a level in cleric.
26. No,
Funny.
absolutely not.
But the gods would love you guys. They'd answer all of your prayers.
20.
A dirty 20. Look at that.
I have enough religion, thank you.
2 dirty
No one has
20s.
enough
11's a
religion
beautiful thing.
until you all have the same trauma I have.
You
No.
gave me this religion.
Yeah, and I'll give everyone a religion.
Oh,
I mean,
Arsh will
Songshin
not
has plenty
accept your
of
religion.
Songshin has plenty of faith in herself. She'll be fine.
26,
yeah.
2 20s, and a 17.
This is a very well guarded caravan, I must say. So you're kind of rolling into about noon now, making fairly good time given the close to 24 people walking with you, and
I thought they were in the
Some of them are driving the carts, but most of them are out walking alongside of it. It's most of the carts are full of like possessions and food supplies, so that the people walking aren't carrying their lives on their back.
It's the caravan that's on the way to Helm's Deep.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, we're gonna do 2 more D100 rolls probably before we kind of take our early afternoon lunch break for, the villagers who need to rest their feet a little bit. Jesus, y'all are
86.
low.
Oh,
15.
the 86 is close to a 90.
Ooh.
86
Close
is
to
pretty
90.
close to a 90.
About to get 86 off this mortal plane.
Wait, what do we find? I want to fight something.
Just
And
to start a fight.
Corp
Aha!
wants to fight something too.
You know what 8 plus 6 equals, don't you?
11.
A level up.
I knew that.
Math.
11. Wait, hold
A
on.
level up.
I was just trying to guess what he was going to say. I know how to do math. Numbers.
Sure, yeah.
Subtraction.
Uh-huh.
X. Square
Yes.
root. I don't need to
Shape.
keep going, you guys. We know.
Angles.
maths.
I know math words.
Triangle.
Uh-huh.
Pythagoras, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Nuts.
Eureka.
Pythagoras theorem.
That guy,
Oh, yeah.
Inverse theory.
So, yeah. You all pause for a moment, probably about somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour, as the villagers kind of eat a meal, rest their feet. Again, they're not professional adventurers / soldiers, so they're not really used to
I imagine
a
Finner's
full
trying
day's
to-
march.
I imagine Finner's keeping an eye on those kids and telling them how to actually swing a sword and whatnot.
You're just full Boromir with the hobbits going through basic forms.
Yes.
I'll allow it, even though it kind of makes me sad on the inside. But it's okay. Gonna move past it.
Why? Because you plan on killing them?
No,
Damn.
because Boromir was such a great guy. It's okay.
Yep.
Such a good boy.
And then
Just
he
a
got
little bit
shot.
misunderstood at a single moment of weakness, and it killed him. It's okay.
He became a porcupine. It's okay.
Maybe he wanted that. It's fine.
I will say this one thing, and then I'll get right back on target because I don't want to get us off topic. But I follow a Twitter account called Perfect Middle Earth Shots, and they showed the one where Lurch is drawing on Boromir, and I almost commented back. I don't know if I call it perfect. It took him 3 tries, but it made me too sad. So I
That's
get
good.
to say
I couldn't
Good
make the
though.
joke. It was too
it
sad.
was it's still too close to my heart. I couldn't do
That's
it.
so in character for you, fucking Philip. Jesus Christ.
The man would not go down.
He wouldn't. That was a fucking warbow too. That would knock me
Yeah.
flat on my ass if it grazed me. But yeah.
I think you could
they-
look at one and
and he
fall
took-
over.
He took one to the chest, several to the back.
Yeah. That is the animated version of the movie is nightmare inducing, but
Oh,
it
yeah.
does a
Oh,
very good
yeah,
job of showing the fact that it's like
Okay.
multiple volleys are just hitting him. But that's
Back on
I'm
track.
sorry. I keep the one thing that can get me to just stop DMing is talking
Is
about Lord of the Rings for
Yes.
an hour and a half.
It's fine. Just start your podcast and then we can like actually just do that.
So, the villagers kind of get a nice little rest. They drink, they get rehydrated. They eat a nice little meal, rest their feet, get back up, and start moving out
No
again.
more hobbits.
Let's do 2 more D100 rolls as we start off. And
I guess I'll do one of them.
since we technically broke up, anyone who wants to re-roll their perception check may do so, but you can use your your initial roll from this morning if you're happy with it. It can just be
I'm keeping my 26.
I think
Yeah,
mine was
same.
good.
none of you
I
need
forgot
to
what
have
it was.
taken a break, so you can
Oh, it's
like
fine.
you can always have just been like, yeah, while they're eating, we'll keep watch while I'm eating lembas bread or something.
37.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll roll a perception check.
Fine.
A
Why not?
37 and a
39.
39.
Fucking knew it.
Shit. Hi.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
I
Oh,
don't need this bitch.
Whew. Okay.
They're very well protected.
Hold on. I want to see.
Duchess can see everything.
Okay, that's okay.
Everything.
I love that -1.
Shut up.
I also just can't believe you guys rolled so close to each other on the encounter. I mean, on the random number I'm having you guys roll.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter.
27 and 30.
You mean the encounter?
Yeah.
Double it.
Double it and give it to the next person.
No, double it. And just
Double
give
the
it to us
encounter
now.
and give it to the next party. Yeah.
No, just give it to us now. Just
Double it and give it to
go,
me.
man.
No, actually, yeah. Double it and give it to us now.
No.
I have to pee really quick, but before I go, it's Tarsh. Despite Duchess's ridiculous roll, you are the first one to kind of notice because it's coming from your direction. But I would say Duchess and Fenrir and Songshen, you're also very quick on kind of the alert. You all kind of hear the sound of what sounds like a rifle shot and then a couple howls kind of northward of
Northwood.
of
Hell yeah.
of the caravan. So I will be
The hunter?
right back.
I've been trying to put this jewelry back in for an hour.
How are you so bad at this?
Give
It's
up.
really it's the one in my lip. It's really hard to get a grip on literally any part of it, and it just won't like screw in.
God, if only you weren't so moist, you probably wouldn't be having a hard time.
No,
It's
she's-
my mouth.
It's okay. It's okay. She's just
supposed
not.
to be like
just-
that.
She's just not great with her hands. It's okay.
I am
Yeah.
great with my hands. It's just really teeny tiny. It makes
Give
it
up.
harder. I need.
So-
Oh, I have tweezers.
Are we
Pliers.
clipping? We're
Pliers.
clipping this, right?
Oh, it's in the
No,
recorder.
it's not. He's
Big's
has
about
it
to
on the
poke her
be right
self in the
back.
eye with these tweezers.
No, it's not tweezers. I've been using the tweezers. I have big pliers. It's fine. I just need something to grip the end. I need to not shut up. I need to not fling it across the room because it was expensive.
Somebody just needs to give me voice snidbits.
Your choice of
Dawn.
words are always
Just need somebody to grip the end, man.
Look,
Tell you
some-
what.
fling it across the
Sometimes-
room.
None of these things are unreasonable. Technically, it's just because I'm saying them.
Last
and
time
I
you did that, it ended up
would
in the
know-
curtains.
Hey,
Travis.
Travis, if you give me a snidbit of her saying some of these quotes, I will make that into a soundboard button for you.
Bad.
Oh, you don't need it. I always come up
it'll
with
be
something
an
new.
apology for the peanut butter.
He asked for that one.
She just continually says heinous shit all the time.
I do.
I mean, I also have the one for the peanut butter.
I dropped my peanut butter and then it rolled away from me.
He literally asked me to make
I
that.
have all soundboards muted.
It's just the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I do really enjoy
My
it.
peanut. It's like my peanut butter.
I dropped my peanut butter on the floor and it rolled away.
It's
Peanut
rolling away
butter on
from
the
me.
floor. It's rolling away
Sometimes when I was a
from me.
kid, my mom would let me invite a friend to my sister's birthday party.
My twin sister's birthday party.
Uh-huh.
We all have one of those. It's fine. What
Wonder
was Danielle's?
I don't.
Oh no, Danielle's is really good. She's like, oh Travis, you've met my friends, both of them.
No. She said,
Have
she said, oh yeah, you've met my friends from school. You've met both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really enjoy that one as well. It's
we
pretty
all
good.
we all have one of what?
Extremely depressing things to say.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
Mine is sometimes my mum looks at me when I talk to her.
Your mom talks to you and not like
One of the-
at you.
It's one of the
Oh,
few
no,
times
well,
that
no,
Biggs
but-
does talk.
It's because I don't pronounce the K. Leave
Usually
me alone.
she says speaks.
Oh my god, he is so upset because I say speak more than I say talk.
Like a dog.
Weird.
I don't know.
Weird.
It sounds weird when I say talk if I don't concentrate.
Don't think I'll share mine.
Say
thanks.
water bottle.
Water bottle.
Water ball.
Oh, I think we were making fun of that last night, weren't we? Talking about
Yeah.
that last
Yeah.
night.
Was, this
What
kid-
a
like,
bottle.
was it Danielle and you, Travis, the other day who were making fun of me for that? Or was it Gage?
It was everyone.
It is always everyone.
Whenever you're in a hurry and you say water bottle, it straight sounds like Danielle's ringtone.
I love
Fuck
hearing
you!
other country accents. It's great.
It's a regional accent. In the Midlands, we don't have T's, okay?
I mean, that's fine. I just like hearing people's
Yeah.
accents.
It's fine. No, you're fine. Everybody else just fucking bullies me. It fucking, at least I don't say reckon all the time, unlike some people.
I say reckon all the time.
I
Yeah.
reckon so.
It's one of my favorite.
I say
one of my
reckon.
favorite.
Have
One of
I
my favorite
ever
words
Yeah,
in the entire
fun-
English
I don't
language.
think
I
I have.
reckon.
Yeah, funnily enough, back when I lived out west, whenever I told people I was from the South, they'd be like, "No, you're not. You don't sound like you are." And I'm like, "Well, what were you expecting me to say?" And they're like, "You're not saying like y'all or reckon or any of that." And I'm like, "Okay, not everyone says that, you know."
Now let me tell you something. I had to work at Dollywood back when I was younger, and they had us put on a drawl as part of the uniform. So I'm really good at pulling out one of them good old country boy drawls. Y'all know about the same one?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
People
about.
don't even
Yeah,
talk like that
Alex
around.
do that?
I always
Yeah,
hate trying to talk
They
like that.
they got rid of the rule before Alex got hired. at
Aw,
Dollywood.
I would love to hear Alex and Taylor both try that.
I do have a question. Are we
Mhm.
running towards the sound of the gunshot?
Yes,
I
of
am.
course we are.
Are
There was a gunshot.
there was
Oh, hold on, I
And
need
howls.
to
Yeah, there you go, Jet.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bro, it's
gunshots
been
and
it's been
howling
so many
wolves
hours since I bled my blood.
gunshots and howling wolves
to the north.
to the north.
I should mention some of us are on horses, so some of us will be faster.
I have full.
Oh,
I
doesn't
have
matter.
full. Yeah, I have full HP, and that simply won't do.
Hey, it's that guy. It's that guy again.
Hey, love that guy. His dogs.
Why does the black one
I-
look so derpy?
I was looking at the
I
white
love
one.
it.
The white one was also
He is
derpy.
derpy.
First of all, love the
Combination.
wolves. Second of all,
Yes.
But
I
the
had-
other things.
I had Manticore written down was wrong.
Yes. We said bipedal.
What is that horrifying thing?
It, it,
That is
don't tell
definitely
me.
an
it's
abomination.
Hey, Philip,
of
did you
Yes,
commission this art?
I did.
Yeah, okay, I recognized it.
That's an abomination of werebeasts.
Oh.
Hell
Presumably
yeah.
they're made by the same person who made me.
And Finra.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The
Okay,
same person who made Songshan's token.
Yeah.
Finra's token.
For a second there, I was like, I don't think the same person who made these made Songshan, but I could make that work. No, yes.
I didn't phrase it right. No, it's
Yes,
fair.
Taylor did both of these. Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, I'm just gonna say Tarshk is not sticking right up with the party on this one.
That
I
is-
think that's
I'm on
wise.
a horse. Can I abandon my horse when I get close? I want to leave it
Your
like
horse
back where
is
Tarshk
so
is.
ready to be abandoned. So.
The horse is going to abandon you. You know what I'm saying?
It's, to be fair, it's a hunting horse, so it might be a little bit better than that. It'll just stay
Against
where
that
it
thing? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hey,
say.
question. Does the horse give me more movement if I stay on the horse?
Usually,
I
yes.
think so.
Most-
Can
Yeah,
I
you-
theoretically hide a horse?
Yeah, there's just the potential of getting knocked off the horse, which would
I
suck.
would probably say, given the current environment, no, you couldn't hide the horse. I would say you could probably, as Duchess, do like the thing where you're like riding on the side of it and then popping up
And
to
then
shoot.
on
So
the
like
horse?
so like people just like they'll see the horse, and so like if they ever run after the horse, they'll get to Duchess. But I would say you could probably do that number where you're hiding on the horse, but no, I don't think, given the current
Okay.
environment of just like taller than average grass, but still not horse height, there'd be no way to hide the horse from these things.
Okay.
Didn't I launch myself off of a horse into a group of enemies once? I did.
That sounds like something you would do.
Oh, it's 1,000% something I would do.
We just need to like get the hat trick for you where you're riding a horse and it jumps, and then you do like the Mario to a Yoshi to like catapult yourself through a second story window.
I'm into that.
We'll make it happen. I'll just make a mental note. Make horse chase through a city.
Nice.
Send.
Reenact Shanghai Nights. All right.
Watch Shanghai Nights.
I was about to say that, yeah.
Watch Shanghai New.
Oh, Shanghai Noon's so good.
I don't know if I've seen that. one.
Yeah,
It's
let's
excellent.
go ahead and roll initiative, y'all.
If I roll above 10, it's gonna be amazing. Ta-da! 4.
I'll say that I probably hopped on Songshan's horse as we took off, and I'll abandon the horse when she abandons the horse. You know what I mean? Does that make
Double
sense?
abandoned.
Hell yeah! Look at that initiative roll, fellas.
Aw, it's because you're on my horse.
Yep, your goddamn horse. That's
Oh
fine.
my god.
It's a good horse.
It's because
we
it's
stuck.
because Songshan abandoned her horse, and I didn't want to abandon it. I wanted it to.
Okay, to be fair, I parked it.
You don't. Oh my god! Never mind. I'm not getting into this with you. All right.
So
I rolled a 4.
I need initiative from Lorazes, and I'm not doing this to be nice because y'all rolled shit on initiative, but everyone will have the opportunity to, like I've huddled y'all, because I'm assuming you mostly rode as a group towards the south, but before we officially, start your engines, feel free to, I don't know, not be just right on top of each other. That can be an outside of initiative. Like, you can't be like, oh, I'm in melee range of 6, but like you can separate from the group so that you're not just a clump for
Who was
these-
driving the horse,
for these
Songshan?
abominations.
I mean, if you jumped on the
run
back
down.
of it, I was.
I mean, I guess.
Well, do you
So-
want to fucking switch places?
You don't have to switch. Just park us where the horse was. would be.
Well, I'll be over here.
Park
Over
the
here with
horse
me.
so you can board it later.
Me and Laura.
Yes.
Yes.
Disembark from your horse.
There.
Park the horse.
How did
Ran away
six of
from it.
you only roll 3 numbers for initiative?
Yeah, am I
we
the
a
only
special group?
person who rolled more than like a 5?
You rolled
I
more.
don't do
We
that.
have 4 7s if we're counting Colin Firth, and 2 4s, and then 16 for Tarsk.
Listen, if I'm gonna roll shit on something, I want it to be initiative.
Mhm.
Red
You
ambusher,
know?
baby.
All right.
Raz
Well,
is
let's.
probably will go ahead of me because
Wait,
his
sorry, I
speed is
just sat
better.
back down. I rolled it while I was getting my plate together. Why am I not last?
Because we
Because
all
everyone
all
else
rolled
rolled
dog
equally
shit.
shit.
I should be last because Raz's has the higher dex.
Did 3 people roll 7? I see
Yeah.
Yes.
that. Yeah.
And I
Yes, so-
believe off of 3 different numbers. No, Larazis and Dutch. You have a +4 to Dex, Larazis?
Yeah.
No, I was
Jack
jack of all
I
trades.
keep forgetting. I know how to
Applies
play
to
a
an
bard. I do
He
it
he
occasionally.
forgets he has bard
So,
levels sometimes
you
Sure
have
too.
you
a
do.
+2 to your dex.
To be fair, Alar has a +16 to initiative, so I don't really recognize that Jack of all trades does anything.
He's like, I've
I
never
keep-
seen a single number.
Yeah, I
Right.
was surprised the other day because I learned yesterday that it affects your initiative rolls, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that makes sense because it's an ability check.
Yeah.
And Fenrir's little aura of courage can help you with death saving throws. So,
Do we get a surprise round? Probably not, because we suck.
absolutely not.
Are you out of your
Yeah, I don't
mind?
think so. It's worth
Um,
asking. You ask for levels all the time.
Well, I love levels.
Well, I love surprise rounds.
Well, that's fair. I take it back.
I don't have Aura of Courage yet.
Benjamin is going to take a shot at number 6 and miss. And he's going to kind of do a little combat roll into the grass and try to hide. Because
Oh, Benjamin, let's hope you don't immediately insta-die, because one of your wolves is about to.
it's not looking. See, if he had rolled that for his attack, one of these tigers would have been shot.
Don't have Aura of Courage yet.
Well, you have an aura of something, right? Maybe
I
not
have-
courage, but
Aura of
Kindness.
Protection, which
there
is
we go. Protection.
but that only
I'll be
helps
right
with
back,
saving
guys.
throws. Which
Yeah,
would a
Including
death
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 saving
saves.
throws.
it's right there in the name.
Well, yeah.
Right
Yeah,
there
death
in the name.
saves.
Saving throw.
Well, it only gives you a +3 to it.
Yeah. That
Still,
means you
A
have to
that's-
roll
+3 is a +3,
Yeah,
and I'll
that's a-
fucking take it on death
That
saves.
means you only have
Yeah.
to roll a 7 or higher to
What
succeed
is
on the
Aura
roll.
of Courage?
And we get me and Tosh get advantage on them.
Yeah.
Because you're already dead.
Raz is still gonna
Yeah.
die.
What's dead may never die.
Yeah, Aura of
Ah,
Courage
Okay.
just means you can't be frightened while you're near me.
Okay, I'm
I'm
going
going to scroll all the
to.
way down to off the map. Tarshk, it is your turn.
Yes. Yes. Tarshk didn't have a horse, so he just ran as fast as he could.
I mean, you could.
He's got wee legs.
Shar.
I mean, he's pretty fast for how short he is.
What is your movement speed?
40.
Gee.
right.
There's nothing I love more than small creatures with a high movement speed.
I
Yes.
know,
Also
it's
a
so
buff.
it's always so funny because it's like, holy shit, did that guy can
fucking zoom in.
run?
I
Yeah.
almost took.
It's like a
Noble.
small cat. It's like a small cat getting the zoomies. It's like,
Mm.
holy shit, how do you move that fast?
I almost took mobile on my halfling rogue to give him a speed of.
I did consider
Hell yeah.
getting that.
It's just so fun, but
I would
You
fully
should have
support
done
it.
that
I should.
to match with Genepi. Because then we could have just been weirdly fast married.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark at first level on 6.
Fair enough.
And I'm going to make my Dread Ambusher attack and my normal longbow attacks on it.
Go for
So 23.
it. That'll hit.
Alright, and that's... I mean, and that's the Dread Ambusher, so that'll add the D8. Oh, good thing that adds the D8. So... 13.
Okay.
And then
I do have
attack
a
number 2.
question for you, Tarsh.
Yeah.
Do you have
It is not a magic bow. No.
Silvered arrows or anything like that?
No, because I didn't see any in the shops, I didn't think. Or if I did, I didn't notice.
There was some.
Cool. It's okay. 16 also hits.
Yeah, silver arrows.
So they're not evasive creatures.
16. So that's another 16. I guess 8, since you asked that. And then 27.
27 hits.
And 11.
Very nice. Alright.
Oh, and that's my turn.
Just 3 quick arrows, kind of just
Legolas style.
lodge in kind of the
Look, if
Kinda
you
like
turn to
muscle.
if you turn to Legolas
tearing
into
away from
Legolas,
fur, they just kind of pierce right in there. And
look, if you turn to Legolas into Legolas, then hey, Tarsh would fit.
There you go.
Pretty sure you would still get those
After
shots.
Legolas is Shadow, and he's going
After
to
Legolas, Shadow.
take a bite at number 5, which is going to hit. And technically it doesn't say that there's a size restriction on his little pounce,
He's a big wolf.
but he succeeds his strength saving throw. Number 5 is not knocked prone. After Shadow is Avalanche. That is a nat 1. He is not going to hit.
You might say
Rip.
he's snowblind.
Huh.
Oh boy.
These wolves are fucking huge.
Are you jealous?
Yeah, they're dire wolves.
No.
Sam is jealous though.
My dog is cute. Wait, is my dog cute? Did you change my token for Sam?
No, I did not change Sam's.
Wow. I'm
Oh,
gonna summon him on my
okay.
turn. I'm gonna summon him on my
Okay, here we
turn.
go.
I would love for that to happen before then.
Okay, here we go.
If you're going to summon him on your turn, you can update his token.
Fuck's sake. I thought you said it doesn't stick if I do it.
Well, yeah, it won't stick for the next time, but,
I mean,
set a calendar invite.
it sticks with Earth, so.
You're going to want to send it to my personal calendar, so I actually check it.
I
It's
don't have
coming
access
through a
to that.
spell.
address.
It's not
You-
directly a companion.
That's going to hit.
Well, I mean, I also got rid of the other image for.
I deleted mine as well. That's fine. I'll change it. I'll complain about it every time,
Okay.
and it'll just never change. It's fine.
Excellent.
Well, I mean, that's the way I would do it.
Who put Sam short for Samwise in the token name?
Me.
That's my version.
Oh my god.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
I
mine
have
is
a
more
version.
zoomed in. Why do you have a version?
Because of Vice.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I love how like the board looks perfectly normal, and then you scroll down a little bit, and there's just a short little goblin.
Shadow is hurt. Shadow is really hurt.
I did say that one of his dogs is about to die.
Oh, yeah.
Probably both of his dogs, let's be honest.
Let's all be real. He's not living through this.
No.
No.
That means we get the points though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if they attack him.
Would he be offended if I was to make a nice cloak out of his wolves?
Yes.
Oh.
Probably.
Definitely would, yeah.
If he was
But if
alive.
he was dead,
Exactly.
You're gonna get haunted.
If he's dead, I guess technically he wouldn't be offended.
Depends on if he actually goes to the afterlife.
it's okay. I clearly have an affinity for dead things already.
All right.
Why'd you
Oh my
skip?
god.
Why'd you skip? Oh, you
I
already
didn't. I didn't skip. I did both their turns without actually doing the next button
okay.
on initiative. Duchess, it is now your
Hmm.
turn.
Okay.
Kill them.
I'll make a shot at 5.
All right.
Do I get sneak attack on this?
You would get sneak attack.
So,
Okay.
pretty sure everyone else has already noticed. The fact that there's a 3-person gap between Lorazis and Songshen kind of worries me.
Hold on, sorry. I thought my longbow was
I wanted to space
labeled
out
as
so we wouldn't
yeah,
be in a
it is
group.
labeled as that. You little crap turd.
Because if I can draw away one of them to me, y'all can just hammer it down.
It'd be really funny if there's 3 like teenage militiamen that join this fight that we
Yeah, I was
also
gonna
have to
say
keep the
fucking
fuck alive.
villagers.
Also,
If those kids
And
join-
I'm here to help.
if,
I swear,
the
I
hills,
will
there's
magic
that
missile
one.
them.
And
I will-
1,000 huzzas.
I will fully feed one of them to the creatures.
There's a 14 hit.
A 14 does actually
Federal
hit,
just-
yeah.
Nice.
Oh shit! They are not dexterous.
So,
I think it's just because they're
D6.
huge.
I mean, I would assume.
they're abominations.
Plus the 1d8
Hulking masses. Also, they got.
plus 6.
I don't
They're
know.
not
what
abominations, they're just a little mistake.
Fucked up. I mean,
They're-
same.
Just a little
27 points of
mistakes.
damage.
Okay.
For you.
Also, I can see like a bone down there.
That's the exact sort of shit an evil god would say.
God's little mistakes.
They're not.
mean
They're not
AK
abominations.
Ri-
They're just little mistakes.
You mean Riley?
I just
What about Riley?
I sneezed when I was doing the slider, so
See, Fig. That's why we don't give them sliders.
That's why we don't give them dead bodies.
yes. So Duchess,
27
were you...
points of damage.
Yes, 27. Alright. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn? Move or
Hide.
Go for it. Give me
Hide.
a stealth check.
When do I not?
And
Hide behind what?
I
The
think
horse.
we have technically established that the
27.
grass is also very tall. So like people like Duchess or Tarsh could pretty much just like crouch and or
Yeah.
go prone kind of thing to hide.
Arch doesn't even really have to. He's very short.
Tarsh could just lower his
Yeah,
head
the
a little bit.
also yeah, one of the only reasons I can do it is because I have Mask of the Wild, and it says I can attempt to hide even if I am only lightly obscured by foliage.
Yeah, so
Heavy rain, falling snow, mist, and other natural phenomena. So like
Yeah,
everything here.
I keep forgetting you're not like an undead elf.
yeah, she's just a regular wood elf. Which feels weird to say given the current makeup of the party, but yeah, it comes in handy when it's like, oh yeah, this grass is kind of tall. Cool, I hide in it.
Yeah.
Fenrir, it is your turn. Speaking of undead elves, not the
Heyo!
red elf,
Oh,
not canon, by the way. That's called a
ah, his
segue.
ear's pointy.
I actually don't know. I have to
What?
look at his race card on D&D Beyond again.
I mean, I actually had made a thing for
You
him.
have made a mini on Hero Forge. I know his hair is long and lustrous, but I haven't paid attention to his ears.
He's part elf.
Yeah.
I'm imagining an elf Fabio based on that description.
That's the second
Yeah.
time we've had one of those.
What?
I'd say
An elf
if,
Fabio?
if
Elf
Fabio
Fabio.
were a little bit like more lithe and less
Mm.
If I
like
get right here, do I
muscular.
get flanking?
You would
position?
get flanking with Avalanche, yeah, for as
Okay.
long as it's alive.
Which is
You better
not going
save
to
that
be
pupper,
much longer.
Fenrir.
I mean, Fenrir
What-
does enough damage. He might.
So I get advantage on the attack rolls.
Yes.
Okay. Advantage. Okay,
A 19 does hit.
Alright. So that is
Any-
comp A.
Well, I think we've established anything higher than a 13 hits, which is good because attack rolls do not always help.
What's your name? Is this thing undead or anything else like that?
It is not.
Shit. So I don't get an
It
extra.
is technically a monstrosity for those.
You
keeping
guys, I
score
did
at
it.
home.
It took me over an hour.
Wait, it's a monstrosity?
It's about fucking time, Fig. I swear.
Really, my face hurts now.
It is. It is a monstrosity.
What book is this out of?
It's out of your butt and up the corner.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Fuck.
Don't worry
God.
about it. Yeah, mhm.
It's up
Did
your
you make
ass and
this?
around the corner.
I might have had some help from a robot.
Oh, of course it's ChatGPT.
It is a monstrosity.
Well, monstrosities are natural monsters that kind of disobey certain natural laws.
Yeah.
Abominations
or
are
unnatural.
crafted. Yeah.
This
So-
is a natural monster that disobeyed the constraints of what its body thought was its maximum muscle mass. And he was
Yeah.
like, I can lift heavier, bro. And this is what we have.
Sometimes the bones grow outside the body.
Of roids and fucking perks. I gotcha.
So this is my flail is technically magical,
Yes.
and that is 17 radiant damage and 13 bludgeoning.
Yes.
And I will make another attack. Advantage. Fuck
All right.
you.
18 does
Well,
it.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
世の中生とよ、ファーかよ。
All right.
Another second level divine smite.
Look at you.
Look at you go. Oh,
Another 12. Look at that.
a
All
bonus
right.
action.
That is a decent amount of damage.
Bonus action. I am going. I keep forgetting to do this at the beginning.
Oh, buddy, if I hex one more goddamn time in Baldur's Gate before I do my attack, or after I do my attacks, I'm gonna scream.
I get 9
Hmm.
temp HP.
Have you thought
Make
about
a
doing it
post-it
before
note.
your attacks?
I think about doing it before my attacks every time I do it after my attacks. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's very
Ain't that a
annoying,
bitch?
isn't it?
Yep. Every fucking time. Like, oh yeah, I should have done it
Man,
before I
you
attacked.
do any worse at the game, I might call you Jaren or Sheldon.
Can,
Hey,
Wow.
can we
Too
say I
harsh.
did my form of dread and with the first attack?
Does it do bonus damage?
No, it doesn't do bonus damage. You would just need to make a wisdom save.
We can do a wisdom save for it. Oh,
I need to.
okay. It's not as bad as a different save, but that is a 19.
Okay, he saves.
Oh, also, that was probably to be frightened, right?
Yes,
It is immune to the frightened condition.
bastard.
Of fucking course it is.
Everything
I mean, what would it be scared of, you guys?
Right, that's perfectly fair.
Look,
I love that.
Riley, it would
I
be
love
scared
that
of
when
Riley.
Travis discovered this thing isn't from a book, he instantly hates it.
Look, he's
Really?
too focused on roiding
was-
up that to be
I was
scared
way
of
more
anything.
mad that it was labeled a monstrosity, to be fair.
It's a natural creation. That
What the fuck did you just say?
That went against the laws of nature.
Yeah, it's just fucked up, Travis. Jeez.
It just lives too close to the sun, or
When
some shit.
God
Who knows?
sneezes, an
God-
angel gets fucked up.
It has. pustules.
Anyways, Larazis, if you're
Coming
done
off of its
being mad about me labeling it a monstrosity, it's your turn.
I mean, it is monstrous, to be fair, in the
First.
basic terms.
First thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to inspire the hunter with a bonus action. Main action.
That's sweet of you.
Yep. I feel like he's gonna need to like make a saving throw after he watches his puppies die, and he's gonna need the help.
Main action, I'm gonna torch his dog.
Main action: hasting Corin.
Hey,
Oh, I was gonna do that. You took my turn.
You're gonna summon your dog.
That's a bonus
That's a
action.
bonus action.
Haste Fenrir.
It's okay. You guys can each haste somebody.
Yep, Hasten Corin. I got there first.
You're such a fucking bitch.
Oh, you're
Fucking
saying I'm
suck
not
up.
allowed to haste my dad?
Fucking suck up.
I think we can all agree Loraz is
Now, children, enough arguing over who gets to spend time with father today.
Oh, let's not phrase it like that.
And then gonna go
Sorry,
30 feet
you need to
that way.
phrase it,
30
you
feet
need to
that
phrase
way?
it-
Yeah.
That's
You- you
ridiculous.
you need to
I
phrase
know,
it-
where I'm not going into combat. I have to hold
I know where you're
concentration
going
on
with
this
that. You
shit.
have to not.
Spend time with daddy.
First,
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Father.
I guess.
Father.
Did you want Firth to do anything, Fenrir?
No, she can just stay invisible.
Okay.
Here, I'll just get her. If I'm not planning on using her in combat, I'll just take her off the map. There you go.
I think.
She's more useful outside of combat. Unless it's
Nobody wants to watch their pet die. Am I right, Benjamin?
JT, apply haste.
It is not dead yet.
Oh shit! I forgot that you guys decided that you were gonna.
Technically, it's
After
almost dead.
Lorazis is Songshen.
Can you
Yep.
delete that version of Sam so I can actually summon it properly? Please.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna bonus action summon my dog.
Okay.
When I can find him on my fucking sheet. Where is he?
Doing great.
Should be at the very top.
Love you.
No one being creature companions.
Oh,
Hound
God.
of Ill Omen.
No, yeah,
Well,
no, I
she
found
should
it.
be
It's
able to
because
do the thing and then do the thing and
And then you can pull out.
there he is.
do
Ugh,
the
God,
second
that's
Where's he?
thing.
Where is he?
And then I put him on the map, and then I put him over here to give this dog help. And then as my action, I will, while looking at fucking Lorazis, I'll put my finger up at him and point at Fenrir and haste him.
Biggest grin on my fucking face.
I hate you so much.
Sam's
Wait,
attacks
how-
are technically considered magical, right?
I don't.
What are?
Why is
Are
he?
Sam's
Why is
attacks
he not
magical?
called Sam?
Oh.
Yeah, they should be. I would think.
I have
Should be
to
in the description,
look
right?
at- yeah. Let me look at Songshen.
It's a howling creature of darkness.
It doesn't
I'm-
say it does have temporary hit points equal to half your sorcerer level, but it doesn't say anything about magic damage at all.
Yeah. That
So the question is, are Direwolf's attacks magical?
Hey, it does very specifically say howling creature of darkness. I would assume that implies. I know it has direwolf stats. I would argue that that technically means it's magic. Also, it's made completely of sorcery points.
It
do
also counts as a
wonder-
monstrosity.
Alright. His name doesn't sound on my sheet anymore, and I hate it.
Oh my god.
It's alright, I got it.
I'm just
Edit
imagining
the boy.
Because
when Ishar takes on his former dread, he looks like one of the Nazgul.
Hell yeah.
so I wonder if it's
Don't forget to give Sam his temp HP, by the way.
It's weird it doesn't summon him with that.
Yeah.
I looked into it and there's just you would think that it'd be an option for creating a creature companion in Shard, and as far as I can tell, it is not.
Weird.
Like, I think I can update it to like base HP based on like your stats or your proficiency bonus, but I can't just like grant it temp HP based off of like sorcerer level divided by 2,
Yeah.
which is
I
what
mean,
it
for
is, right?
For
Yeah.
Sam, does it really matter if it's temp HP or if it is actually just HP?
I mean, at full health it matters, right? Because
Yeah.
well, yeah, I mean, I could set it to be 42 health, but then you level up, and then I'm going to have to set it to be 43, so it's just easier to make you remember to give it temp HP. For me, if we're being honest.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. I'm gonna bite the thing, whether or not it hits.
Go for it.
19 hits.
19 does hit.
11, and then it would need to make a strength saving throw, which I am going to assume it's going to pass.
It would
Possibly.
have rolled very low. It does pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
It came very close to failing on Shadow's DC, but it did roll a 4, and it passed.
Fuck.
So
Okay.
I just need
just
to set
I
expectations for.
I did imagine it was a strong boy.
Anyone else wanting to knock it prone with a strength saving throw, just keep that in mind.
Yeah, just don't. Oh wait, hang on. I did get an advantage on attack rolls. Wait, no. Wait, yes, I do.
Yeah,
because there's
yeah.
an ally within 5 feet.
If you want. Oh yeah, and pack.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
Nope.
And so after Songshen and Samwise is Corin.
It's my dog.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably gonna just kind of observe the battlefield, really take it in.
Oh yeah, I just thought I'd chill
Take
back
a
here,
beat,
you know.
Really,
Swear to God.
take a
Real.
deep breath.
Real cool. Like,
If you don't rage, I'm hitting you with Cone of Cold.
brother, I'm already running the fucking. I'm already doing it. I'm fucking running full tilt this motherfucker. Got my long sword out, fucking screaming bloody murder, as I go into a rage.
All right, so you're raging, not writing.
Yes, bonus action rage.
All right.
I feel like Corn's gotten to the point where he just cuts himself whether he's fucking raging or not. He doesn't give a shit. It's just bloodlust.
Occasionally, his sword lights on fire, and he's like, "Oh, that's neat."
Yeah, that's sweet. Yeah.
What's Corin's walking speed?
It's
With
30,
haste?
and then it's
With
double,
haste, it's
so
60.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with how to
Yeah.
play my character.
There's been a lot of haste in this campaign. That's one of the reasons
Yeah.
you're really mad
Yeah,
that I don't open the potion shop up again, is because you ran out of haste potions.
Yeah.
Yeah, funnily enough, I don't think I've ever been in a campaign, aside from this one, where haste was a thing.
Really? No one's ever used haste?
It's like the single
Oh.
biggest staple for martial classes.
It
to get
is so
haste.
fucking good. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna do the thing where I attack this motherfucker.
Well, to be fair, in one of my campaigns, there's only the one spellcaster, and they're a druid.
Hey, Argus,
And-
somebody's taking their turn right now.
Let's
Just take a
see.
sec.
Hey, Fig, someone's taking their turn right now.
Oh my god.
Argus, arguing about it doesn't fucking help. We're trying to play the game. Do you want to shut the fuck up for a minute, maybe?
Okay.
I
So,
dropped my
this-
peanut butter and then it rolled away from me.
Oh my god.
I don't think I will.
A 19 and a 26 both hit. And so does a 29.
Cool. I love that.
How many times are you hitting him?
3.
3.
Okay.
And 15. Yeah. All of those hurt.
Hell yeah. That's my turn.
Alright.
Woogie.
Let's do. Benjamin is. Jesus Christ. Thank God he gets to roll with advantage. Jesus
having a bad
Christ,
time.
He is.
Hey
Oh,
Phil, can I feed a potion to a dog? Or a wolf?
I mean, technically, I feel like I can't think of a reason why you couldn't.
Awesome. Take away 10, whatever that 10 damage does, and I want to give this doggy here a potion instead.
Okay. I can do that.
He heals for a paltry 6 damage. 6 healing, whatever.
Fantastic. It might be enough.
That's all he's getting from me. This feels ridiculous, but I'm doing it anyway.
After Benjamin is Tarshk.
Alright, well, time for more arrows. This thing's gonna look like a pincushion. Right, and I am not flanking it, so just straight rolls. That hits. And does a 13 hit.
A 13 just misses.
Alright. 11 damage, and that's my turn.
Alright. Let's see how this goes. That's gonna miss. That's going to hit. Let's do a strength saving throw for this guy. He is not knocked prone. Now, luckily for Benjamin's dogs, 2 people did more damage to them than they did. So, number 5 is going to take a bite attack and 2 claw attacks at Corin.
I ain't scared.
I'm going to sneeze really quick, but probably also not. That is a 21, a 27, and a 16 to hit you.
16 misses.
All right.
Oh, right. I'm hasted. I get a +2 to AC.
2. Plus all the other goodies.
That is 9 piercing damage.
Is that halved or no?
That's not halved, so I guess it'd be halved
4.
to 4.
Okay.
And 10 halved to 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
I just realized that I'm attacking the 2 worst people for one of the things I have. But that's neither here nor there.
Would I have had flanking with Sam on against the...
I think potentially.
Okay.
You're right around where it'd be directly across. Number 6 is going to use its Abominable Fury feat, and it is going to roll with advantage against Fenrir, which I'm going to need because that's a 3. Okay, we can do this. We can deal damage. I believe in us. Okay. I think I only hit you once. A 21, a 28, and a 17.
Yeah, the 28 hits.
Okay. That is a claw attack.
Just barely.
Just barely.
That is 12 damage.
Ah, the joys of having 20 plus AC.
What? How much damage?
12 slashing.
Was it a 28? Sorry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say because he has 27 AC.
No,
Isn't it?
I have 25.
No, you're hasted.
He's got that's after.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Mhm.
I thought you were beefier.
No.
How much AC do you think he has? My God.
He's made of armor.
I do have...
That is a fair assumption.
I don't think you'd be... I think you're immune to this condition.
Which is?
It just feels
Like
like
Canterbury?
something that would require you to have flesh.
Is it
Oh,
poison?
man.
It's bleeding.
It's kind of like bleeding.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I'll post it in the group.
Oh God. Okay. All right. If this
Oh, is that the one you made the
is
other
this the
day?
thing I think it is? Yeah.
Did I already tell some of you guys what it is? Yeah,
You mentioned
I'm
it.
pretty positive that Fenrir would be immune to this.
Oh hell yeah.
But he just does 12 normal, boring slashing damage to you. And then after the werewolf's turn is our Duchess's turn. Is Duchess's turn. I will say one
Or her
thing
turn.
you may have noticed from your last round is your arrow did decidedly less damage than it should have.
Great. Okay. What can I whip at you? I don't really have anything else I can whip at him without getting up. Well, actually,
Go full attack on Titan. Just jump
I'm
on
not
top of him and
gonna.
stab at him.
Well,
But I
I could
believe
get
in
over
you.
to him and put the bag over his head. Look, that's always an option. Just
That might be an opposed check I win just because of how big his head is and how
get it over. Hey,
how
you know what you
big your
said?
bag
No. You know
is.
what you fucking said? When I put the bag on somebody's thing, on somebody's arm, extremity, whatever, the bag expanded to eat the body. Do you not remember that?
I remember it being anaconda-like.
Exactly.
Granted, that was on a corpse.
And you said it could happen with the rich people. You remember? Because I've done it a number of times with the
I
actual people.
remember. I'm just saying the size of this thing's head is much larger than the size of those people's heads.
I just gotta get his hand in it. Pull the bag up and say, "Punch me, bitch," and then put the bag in there.
That's fair.
No, I'm not gonna come up and do that because I don't feel like
Maybe worth a try.
trying that. It would not be worth a try, and also I have questions for Riley in a minute. But where? Okay, it was like the ring of. It was one of my Ring of Embers thing
Yeah, you have a ring
where I
from
could
Conifer.
basically apply something to one of my arrows.
I
Was it not
may
in there?
have removed the ring, and it's now in your action tab.
Is it there?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
flame arrows.
so yeah, you can activate that to basically give yourself flaming arrows for.
About 12
I think it's
rounds.
12. Yeah, 12 pieces of ammunition.
Yeah. Well, what did it say about the charges again? Because it said something about the charges, and I don't remember what that was
I think
about.
it regains
On
like a
each new
random
dawn.
number each new day, and so as long as you don't fully go through them, which it just takes one charge to touch 12
Yeah,
arrows,
to do that.
you
All
should
right.
be fine.
Oh, yeah, I should be. I'll do that. And I assume I get advantage on this.
Yeah, I think
I
you're
mean, I've
currently
already.
hidden.
Or I
So
could not 20 it
that will work.
and
So
crit it.
I don't have. You can toggle sneak attack, but you'll be rolling a.
My normal stuff.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah. If you toggle sneak attack, it should roll all the damage. Yeah. Because if you
okay.
use fire arrows, you can apply it directly to your longbow.
Okay.
All right. And we will.
Okay, so it would be 31 plus 38 or some shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Or, no, would it be
40.
plus another 6 to that 38 because I have the fire arrows thing on it?
Yep. Oh, were you going after 5 or 6? Because I think I just did it to 5.
6. Foreign and samurais have 6 or 5 pretty much going. I was gonna go after 6.
I can fix this. There we go.
You alone can fix this.
I
And
am
then
my
Phil, I have
only
a
hope.
question.
Yes.
My little thing that I consistently forget about because it doesn't affect me as much as it affects other people. My little enchantment thing that Loraza said I had on me.
Yes.
Is that affecting any of my rolls for me hiding?
No, so it's
Okay.
not specifically like it kind of goes into how you grew up, where it was very easy for you to maintain a low profile. Like you
Right. Okay.
hiding has always been kind of natural ability, but the enchantment Laraz detected is specifically about how you are hard to remember. Like people can't really describe you if they've seen you type stuff.
Got it.
So
Okay.
So hiding has
Um.
always been a different thing, but you've been able to maintain a low profile because of this enchantment, because people have a hard time
Okay.
remembering exactly what you look like when they're trying to describe you to other people.
Okay. And then I would like to ask Riley a question for a free action.
I'll
Just,
allow it.
just slightly. When we talked earlier, you said something about some of your monsters being out and about. Do we remember that conversation?
I might have been someone else.
That was not someone else, good sir.
I said it was a possibility. Okay, I said because they're not like physically here. They're kind of like an idea, And I've never tried creating while I've been in prison because I've never had the means to do it. So I don't know if things end up in the wild. It's.
I'm
I
going to
mean,
give you one of
technically,
these
it,
corpses.
it is my fault, but it's also not my fault because I'm not the one who put me here.
I'm going to
That's
give
fair.
you one of the. That is actually really fair. But I'm going to give you one of these corpses when we're done here, and you're going to tell me if this is one of your recent ones or one of your old ones.
Oh yeah, I could probably do that if I made it. I can tell you if I made it.
Yeah, that's about. Yeah, I'm going to give you one of these corpses when we're done, and yeah. All right, cool. Thank you. And then as my bonus action, I'd like to hide.
So I will say, as your bonus action this turn, you activated your fire arrows,
Oh, okay. Thank you.
but it did allow you to do 75 damage instead of pretty much nothing. So might be a
Yeah,
fair trade.
that is a fair trade. I would like to move, however,
That
another
is
like
very fair.
somewhat that
You
way.
have your full movement to take.
Yeah. Okay.
After Duchess, and as that fire is kind of alight and you see it kind of sink into this were tiger abomination slash monstrosity, and it kind of howls in pain, like this one actually hurt it. It is now Fenrir's turn, who is very newly hasted and ready to go.
Hey, I guess I am going to attack number 6, but before I do that, bonus action hex.
Is it going to be number 6?
It's going to be number 6.
Fair.
um, to attack number 6. The dog is not dead, so I still have advantage.
Correct.
Does a 15
A
hit?
15 does hit.
Oh,
And I
oh
would
yeah, that's
14
say,
hit earlier, so
yeah, you all would probably get the idea that these things are not smart, and so they are just hitting the things that make it the most mad.
I'm making it mad. My second one. See if I can get a nat 20. Probably not.
Go for it.
That's a little bit
A
higher.
23 also hits.
So that's going to be. Oh wait, my also other action hit. Okay. But let me go ahead and do these. Okay. One's damage. Where did my thing go? There it is. Bonus action hit, or the free hasted action hit.
A 19 does hit.
This one. Oh, right. I'm not doing the hex damage as well. In total. Head.
Fenrir, finish this monstrosity.
Oh. I
Fuck
killed
yeah,
it.
brother.
Hold on. What is it? If the target drops 2 hit points before the spell ends, you can. I already just used the bonus action. All right. In that case, I will. How far is the other one? Haste doubles my movement.
Correct. Yep. So you should be at 60 feet speed, I believe.
I will join this one over here,
Come on in, buddy. The water's fine.
and I will end my turn.
All right. After Fenrir is Lorazes.
All right.
He's definitely going to do something.
I'm just gonna magic missile.
I can feel it.
Bet.
Shield.
Eyes narrow at Philip.
Fine.
They don't have shield.
Roll your damage. Oh, you
Okay.
mean the giant
For a
tigers
moment, I
that-
was like, "Did you do this?"
You mean the things that are too dumb to finish off almost dead dogs so they can attack the one thing that did more damage to it? Have shield stock?
They are very clearly innate spellcasters. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
They can actually only use it twice a day, but it's the one spell they have.
Okay, I only do 12 damage because I rolled trash.
They actually have two spells. It's shield and
Still
true
for
sight.
barbs.
Because
Oh, okay.
I want to be able to specifically counter Lorazes and Duchess.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
And as a bonus action, okay, I'll bardic Sunction because she's about to potion kill this last tiger.
Probably not.
I don't know if she can potion kill it. I would.
I
love to
don't.
see
No,
her
I don't think I
try.
can kill it.
How much damage do you think you could do in a single turn?
I don't. I'm not. No, Philip. That's maths. I don't do that.
I want to watch Fig take
Just-
66 damage.
With her high level
Yeah.
stuff, she averages 35, and then she averages 28 on her potion.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So you're talking about like 60-ish damage.
Okay. Yeah, double it and give it to the next person.
The next person in that case, if it doesn't die, is me, and I don't want to take a bunch of damage. Thank you.
I'm not gonna like kill you.
No, I'm gonna do a different thing. I'm gonna. Okay, here. I'm gonna. I kind of want to explode its heart, but it's definitely not close enough for it to die for that. I'm gonna level 5 Chaos Bolt.
Yes.
Ooh. I'm gonna re-roll that.
Please do. That's much better. Fuck yes.
That's a 30. Does that hit?
A 30 does hit. Yeah,
Weird. Okay, sick.
it's very good.
33 damage.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. 55 damage.
And your damage type is going to be one of your d8s. Remember that.
Oh god. Yeah.
You get to choose.
Oh, okay. Well, it bounces if I get 2 of the same thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like it would hate thunder damage, personally. I'll do thunder, but it doesn't need to bounce anywhere because there's nothing else threatening us, I don't think, currently. So 55 thunder.
Okay. 55
And
thunder is substantial.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember if it's 2 sorcery points. Okay. Yes. 20. I don't. Oh, I don't have any good bonus actions, so I'm just gonna have Sam also bite it.
Okay.
Sam.
Somebody watching a video of a girl
16?
talking.
Caitlin is.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
For
She
another
can do no
9.
wrong. It's okay though, Caitlin. You can do no wrong. We love you.
She says good.
We can hear that.
She did either flip me or the ceiling off, but definitely not you guys.
Excellent. Excellent.
Probably
news.
you. It's fair. I did another 9 damage, Philip. Can you make a strength save, please?
I can. God, I can't wait to fail one of these.
It would be great.
That's a 15, so that passes, right?
Yeah, oh, that was close, though.
Yeah, it was pretty close, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
After Songshen and Sam, it is Corin's turn.
Yes.
My turn, man. You know what? I love it when it's my
Stabbing
turn.
the shit out of things.
Bonus action. Rider of the Dawn
Fair.
on my longsword. I will take my d6 of damage.
Ugh.
Okay. And my sword lights with radiant light, and I take 3 big old fucking fuck you swings reckless at this piece of shit. Actually, I don't have to roll reckless. I'm surely flanking with one of these 2 creatures, right?
One of the 3 if you count Fenrir.
Oh, I was actually not counting the wolf because I figured he was just like playing dead or some shit.
He's just hanging out.
He's still doing stuff.
Okay.
Just because he doesn't have magical attacks and can do any damage doesn't mean he's not trying.
He's doing his best.
This guy rolls a 2 or lower, Shadow's knocking him prone. I tell you that.
Okay.
A 19 and a 29 both hit.
I love to hear that.
I would hope so.
Oh, you fucker.
22 also hits.
Okay, sick.
It actually can stack mage armor and then cast shield, so its AC is 32 now.
I love that for it. And actually, so hold. Okay, I'm wielding this with 2 hands so I can re-roll this too. Sweet.
Okay.
So that damage, sir.
Okay. A very nice turn.
Cool. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Sick.
I guess, he's bound to hit him one. I'd need to roll an 8 or higher. That'll do it. This blunderbuss just shoots fire damage, and you just hear this howl as just fur and gross sinew burn.
Did he steal our kill?
He technically stole your kill, but he tried so hard to do any amount of damage before then.
That's fair. Man sucks to suck.
So, you all are able to come out of that fairly successfully.
Woo.
Honestly, mostly the dogs were the most in danger of dying.
Why is that?
Granted, if Corin wasn't raging and Fenrir had flesh, it could have gotten interesting.
Or and carve some trophies off of them.
That's fair.
Yeah, and I walk up to at least one of the corpses and let Riley have it. I want to
I'm
know.
assuming they don't have any pockets to run.
They do not have any pockets to run. That is a fair and logical assumption.
Anyone get hurt besides the dogs?
Before 6 goes into the bag, can Tarsh try to pull one of its fangs out?
Yeah. Survival, probably a fairly low DC. You're just
Listen, Nappa, I took 12
I'll take
damage.
the other
Okay.
thing while I'm at it. Can I-
I'm gonna add a d6 to that.
No one meaningful.
Can I roll a survival to see if I can get the other thing?
No,
yeah.
I'm kidding. You took how much? 12?
Of course. Why do I even bother?
I will say, 11's probably high enough to. It's probably not like a smooth get. You probably snap it off right at the base, but it's a very long thing. Like the fang is probably the length of Tarsh's arm. Like you could make yourself a short sword with it. So
I appreciate the pity.
it's not like a perfect extraction, but you're able to break off as close to the base as
Possible.
would make a sword for a goblin type thing. Dutch is kind of the same thing, except just a little bit better. You're able to kind of get it a more smooth kind of extraction for the other fang, and then you kind of slowly start the painful process of putting your bag over the
Over the closest thing that the
head
bag can actually go over.
Yeah, and it'll start trying to python its way across the corpse. And so, as you all kind of catch your breath, and Benjamin kind of thanks you. He does tell you that while he was tracking the beasts, he did find kind of various, not piles, but bones along the way. And yeah, it's obvious that pretty much from the start it was too late for the farmer's family. But perhaps the villagers themselves will take some solace in the fact that the things responsible are dead. And as he's kind of telling you this, you hear a shout, or multiple shouts, from the south.
Oh god. Corin,
I'm
get on the
still-
horse with me.
I'm still hasted.
wait,
I'm
wait.
running like a motherfucker.
Oh fuck, take me with you to the horse.
I grab Riley and when I leave.
You know that awkward scene where Aragorn's running up the stairs and he's going that dumbass run? That's what I'm doing right now.
Just full chaos.
My yeah, his bandy-legged fucking cowboy sprint. That's what's happening.
Oh my god.
I'm coming. Yeah. We are going to end tonight with you all sprinting back towards the direction of the caravan, and what you are rightfully assuming are shouts from the villagers and Alora, as hopefully nothing as bad as this is attacking them, but what has Hope ever gotten you guys?
Just 10 more of these.
Yeah.
Riley. Hope has gotten me Riley.
There's 20 more were-tiger. You know what's funny about Travis hating that I labeled it a monstrosity? Is its name is a were-tiger abomination.
Nice.
Fucking knew it.
That's so funny.
But
an
you
abomination.
can't stop me. I'll label it a fiend. I don't even care. I won't,
if it was-
because then I'll be giving extra radiant damage to some motherfucker.
Looks celestial to me, homie.
It's actually humanoid.
That's clearly an angel.
Could be humanoid.
It understands common, but it only talks in like therapy speak. Frat bros have learned for the specific purpose of gaslighting their partners.
Oh God.
So
how does that make you feel?
yeah. It's actually not a big deal that I'm setting boundaries, and that's why I don't think you should be able to post selfies on Instagram anymore. And it's like actually like really fucking rude that you don't respect me enough as a person to not take my very reasonable request for you to respect my boundary. And now you're making me seem like the bad guy. God, could you imagine if a were-tiger was just saying that to you?
I would hate that. Yeah, that would fucking suck.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Every time you rolled a 19, you'd be like, man, I wish I could have crit on that bitch. But yeah, next week we'll pick back up with y'all sprinting back to the caravan of mostly defenseless villagers, and we'll see how that fight goes.
I level up as I'm running back, though, right?
Wait, I just want to reiterate, Sunshine and Corin have to be going for the fucking hunting horse just for that extra bit of speed.
I think
I'm on the
technically
horse.
at this point,
I have my own horse.
Corin is faster than the horse.
The problem is, haste is a minute, and we took trophies.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can
taking trophies
re-haste
for me
them on
is
the way
like
back.
lopping a fucking paw off or some shit. It don't.
I
take
mean,
time.
Yeah,
But
we'll
I can re-haste you,
decide
it's fine.
how much of haste Corin has left, because that would be fun if he managed to get there just in time for it to wear off.
For my lethargy to kick in, ooh, that'd be awesome.
I'm here. Oh god, I don't feel good. Just give me a second. Ugh!
It's him and Fender as
fucking
well.
try me.
Let me
Listen,
swing my sword now. Point me in the direction of the guy.
Listen, ideally, I need to get hit to keep my rage up, so I'm all for it.
Oh, I mean, I can punch you as we're going as well, I guess.
I mean, you're
I need
definitely going
that.
to go
I
a
need
single
that.
round of not getting hit. So you're
Not
No,
if
no.
Sunshine punches
No,
me in
no.
the back of the head, I won't.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep punching him. It's fine.
What is
Happy
your,
to help.
What is your
Mhm.
movement speed while hasted?
It's double.
Yeah, so
60
I think,
feet.
so I think
he has a
yeah,
speed of
he's
60, and a horse has a speed of 40?
40.
50? 40?
Mm.
I think it's 40 for horses, but I don't know for
should be
sure.
faster. Horses should,
Yeah, I agree. I agree
horses
completely.
should be more than 10 feet faster than default
Yeah.
movement speed.
Than a 43-year-old man.
Okay. I'm 40 foot. My movement speed is 40 foot.
Let's see.
Or actually, it's 45. Sorry. I'm faster than the damn horse.
Well, I learned today that a giant hyena has
Is
a
it
50 foot.
Is it a draft horse or a riding horse?
It's a riding horse.
I think we said
60.
these were like hunting horses, so I would have assumed that they were like faster. I don't know.
Is
Really
its
pick them
base
out.
speed 60?
Well, it's an illusion. It's a
It's
big
60.
horse, but it's fast.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, draft horses are 40. Everything
Okay.
else is
Okay.
60.
So I was probably thinking draft horse.
Yeah,
God,
definitely.
what did I do to... Is it a rogue skill that you got like an extra 10 feet of speed?
Oh no, I have mobile.
You have mobile. Okay. There we go. That makes sense.